Squad, Joe, listen to this PodShow. Worldwide, bro, you know how the vibe go. Facts and law, we give it to you real and raw. Facts and law, yeah, we give it to you real and raw. Real and raw, real and raw.
Yo, Facts and Law, we back with another one.
You dig.
How you doing, brother?
Good, man. It's a little, little warm day, then it rained, and, typical Chicago
crazy.
shit. What's the word?
Another day, another dollar, another day for you guys to subscribe to the Facts and Law PodShow. Yay.
But like the real subscribers, though.
Yeah.
Not like dudes that be in your DMs and, hey, sir, X amount of dollars, I've given you thousands of followers.
Nah.
When y'all do it, we can tell.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Stop that.
Organic, that's all we want. Building this brick by brick, day by day.
You dig.
You know what I'm saying? So, if y'all checking this out for the first time, please hit the subscribe, hit the like, drop a comment. We get back at y'all. What we got going.
If you hate to, we'll get back at y'all. We're going to talk that shit too. Facts.
Let's get right into it. What we got going today, man?
What's up, man? We just had some young ladies come on the show so we can get some good conversation going. You know what I'm saying? Matter of fact, when I go around, we're going to start with you, Tia. Tell the Facts and Law family a little bit about yourself, who you are, you know what I'm saying, what you do.
Okay, my name is Tia Marie. I am on Instagram as Tia Marie Modeling. I am a local model in the Chicago area. So I just wanted to come on the show today because I've always wanted to be on a podcast. I always wanted to give my opinion on certain topics. So I'm glad thanks for having me.
For sure. Thanks for pulling up, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. And then, Miss Nyke.
What's up? I'm Chicago Nyke. I am a promoter / music manager throughout the Chicagoland area, Midwest area. Some of you all have seen me in Baltimore. Some of you all have seen me in New York, Atlanta. It depends, run into me, baby. I'm Chicago Nyke everywhere.
Yes, y'all.
Yes. All right. And now, Miss Michelle.
Michelle Ray. Michelle DeBlanco on Instagram. I am a boring investment technology consultant. But if you know me out there, you know I share my opinion quick. I push boundaries. Live life against the grain. Live life against the grain. So it's fun to be here. I can't wait to see what kind of conversation we get into.
Okay.
That's it.
So wait. What's your job title?
I'm an investment technology consultant.
So that's very like black and white. No real in between,
for the
right?
most part,
Right.
No.
So you get your kicks living outside of that, huh?
Very much so.
Okay, because I'm gonna say that job is pretty rigid. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? It's not much
You right
room.
or you wrong. There's no gray area. there.
Right. But life, you don't think is that way, huh?
Okay.
All right, for sure. You know what I'm saying? I just want to see a little bit about that. So what we got, bro?
Let me see. Should I jump out the window?
Shoot. Can I tell you either way? You feel me?
Yes, jump out the window, please.
This time.
All right, okay, all right. Let's see. Why can't modern women find Mr. Right?
This nigga went right there.
I said, hey, look. I said, do you want me to jump out the window?
Well, that's really like, come on, man. All right.
Let's jump it out the window.
Well, I don't know. Go. I mean, you're not asking me the question. We're asking so, being that said, so why do modern women have
Trouble?
trouble finding Mr. Right?
Yeah. You asking me?
Well, it's your question. What do you?
I know. So if it's my question, then I asked.
All right. So anybody want to pick that up?
Do y'all feel like
That's true.
Do y'all feel like that's true?
Wait, what's the question? Modern women
Like today's women,
finding love, right?
Finding
Mr. Right.
What
Yeah,
is a
love.
modern woman?
Women of the times right now. That's
When
what I
have
was
women
saying.
ever found Mr. Right? From my ancestors to my grandparents to my
talking about.
mother. When have women ever found Mr.
what I'm
Right?
talking about.
My grandparents were a different generation where it didn't matter what my granddaddy did as long as my grandmother and her children had a roof over their heads. So he's free to do whatever. My mother spent her entire life loving all the wrong men, and the only thing she got out of that was 3 kids. So when have women, modern or not modern, ever found Mr. Right? I think we find ourselves in relationships and we make the best of that with our partner.
So it sounds like you're saying women settle?
I think that human beings in general just kind of, I understand where you are, here's where I am, and we meet each other where we are if we want something productive together.
So let me ask you.
it.
So wait, let me ask you this. So in this whole scenario, what would be perfect? Like, what is the right? Like, what is the goal? What's the end goal?
I feel like modern women can find love. It's a two-way street. You know what I'm saying? Love is a
Wait, hold on. The question, just so we clear, the question wasn't find love.
Find Mr. Right.
Right.
Okay.
But is
I feel
Mr.
like that's
Right
possible.
is Mr. Right finding love?
I feel like that's possible though with modern women. It's just like you were saying how women in those times didn't have an option. Women didn't have a voice. You get what I'm saying? So it's like women really had to take the man's lead. Nowadays, women have options and we have more opportunities. You get what I'm saying?
Wait.
What?
Women didn't have a voice, and
In those times,
says who though?
Come on now.
history, man. Like,
So here's the thing, right? Let me get back to the original question, because we kind of delved off. With that being said, what is the goal? What do you consider Mr. Right? What are you working for? What makes right in your head? So what are we talking about? Because I know for me personally,
back off what she was saying.
right. But you got to think. She said her grandmother this and her grandfather could do this, that, and the other. You're looking at that from a child's point of view, right? Look at them people as they birthed how many kids?
13.
You feel me? Who knows what the fuck it takes to give birth and raise 13 children? Nowadays, women won't even goddamn give you 2. You feel me?
Wait a minute.
So,
So the original question is,
what is success, right? What
why
is
can a modern woman find Mr. Right?
right?
Maybe because Mr. Right is not around anymore. You got a lot of men acting like women.
You got a lot of women acting like men.
Exactly. So how
That's
can we find mister Right if y'all walking around here trying to act like women half the time, and the women gotta take the role of the man? So I can't find.
That's
Mr.
what I'm
Right
saying.
if
We have
that's
more of a
all
voice.
wrong.
We have more power now. We have more options to do whatever. That's what I'm saying. Like,
How do you think that's helped women? Do you think women are happier now than they've been in the past?
I mean, we don't gotta wait on men to have a 6.
That's what I'm
Happiness.
saying. That's what I'm saying. We have to think, and that goes back to my original point. What is the goal?
75% of
Is
women
it-
now are head of the household.
Damn.
That's because they leave their own houses.
Yeah.
And they leave their own families. And they decide to do that because they are paid more to push men out of the household, first off, so they get incentives. They're paid if they leave a marriage. Because what? They're going to be financially taken care of one way or another. If he got something, they are. You feel me? And there's a financial incentive for you to leave the home and think you can lead your own home. But that doesn't mean your children coming out right. You feel me? So here's my thing. We got to go back to what is the goal? A successful, what was the term? Mr. Right.
Mr. Right. Yeah.
What's right for you?
So
Right.
I think that women are at a disadvantage at childhood because we are groomed early to think that Disney princess, Prince Charming is what we should subscribe to, what we should strive for. And nobody's looking for our glass slipper to put on our foot after midnight. Nobody's looking to kiss us when we fall asleep permanently. Whatever the fairy tale is that we were groomed to believe, I think that many women come out of childhood thinking, and that's the picture of love that I should strive for as an adult. So then we go out looking for that in human beings. That men aren't raised to watch Disney princess cartoons. A lot of times Black men are not raised in love. So when Black men are raised in survival and we're looking for hold me, comfort me, or whatever the hell Mr. Right looks like, a lot of times we don't find that.
So
and
let me
then-
ask you, so
yeah.
not to interrupt, even though I am on
It's all
apologies,
good.
but I had a question in that. With Black men not being raised to, to give that, are they sisters being raised a certain way? Because that means that Black women aren't either. You feel me? It's
A
not
lot
just
of
Black
times they
men
may
that
not
aren't
be.
raised on love. That's a lot of times in those same families, you have women, and that they don't even know what it's like to treat a man a certain way.
Touche.
They don't know what it's like to be to be able to say yes sir to your father. You know what I'm saying? Like they're not taught those things. So those become those women that are bitter at the whole game plan, and then you look up and they're like, oh, can't no man tell me shit because your daddy went there telling you a long time ago. That's, you know what I'm saying? Like that's some shit. And that's why I try and make sure the ones I'm raising get it. because things work better when there's a hierarchy and some structure. You know what I'm saying? When it's structured a certain way, things do tend to work better. You know what I'm saying? And that's something.
I would challenge that and say that.
So you can't agree with that statement that if things are structured a certain way, they tend to go better?
No, because you can't base it off of Chicago and down south, because down south they already raised to say yes sir, no ma'am. Even in their households, a lot of the men are around still, from their grandfathers to their uncles to even certain men itself, you know. And then when you go to Chicago, we have less men out the households. We're not taught, you know, from ground up to say yes anything or no anything. They taught to say sit down, don't do that, don't break that. You know what I mean?
I don't know about. I have to look that up because I couldn't imagine that the in-home father rate is higher in the South than it is in the city. You know what I'm saying? One thing that I have an issue with is that I hear people say, you know, like black fathers, this, that, and the other. When I know for a fact, like, it's a lot of us out here doing ours and then somebody else's on top of that.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? So it's like I said it before, I do this all the time, but I went to, like, in my girls' school, daddy-daughter dance. We in there deep. You know what I'm saying? And it bothers me because they won't show you none of that. I'm talking about it's 100 men in here with their kids. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? And it's like, what we talking about? My niggas, I know, like, if you're going to be around me, you're going to be a father to your child. Period. Well, else I don't have nothing for you. We don't agree. We're not on the same page. There's nothing we can talk about. You know what I'm saying? So it's just like, for us not to get that credit, it always bothers me. Because I know how hard it is. That's like, but you know, Father's Day. You know, come on, man. What we doing for Father's Day? Hey, I'm trying to tell y'all just said it basically. No. You know what I'm saying? Y'all have, like, it's hard for.
She said no.
I want our women to do a better job of giving the men that they do know that's doing it right the credit, as opposed to always shitting on the bad ones. You know what I'm saying? Because you know some good men in y'all lives that y'all look up to. Let's sing their praises so that way we can start the dialogue back and forth of those same men doing it for the women they know doing it. You know what I'm saying? Doing it for them. You know what I'm saying? Because, look, you got to do some hellish shit for me to talk down on you as a black woman. You feel me? You got to do some hellish shit like fuck around and fake your disappearance. So y'all want to did y'all want to?
The segue.
Yeah, you see what I did there? What y'all think, man? What she do, man? What she do? Is that a hellish enough situation to get talked bad to?
Yeah, I mean, yeah. You gotta explain the reason why you did this.
I
know you don't care, but I need to know why.
Is there ever gonna be a?
I just need to know. I just need to know.
I'm sorry, ain't no good enough reason for that.
No,
what you think?
I didn't say it's a good reason. I just want to know why.
What you gonna say? What's your dumb ass?
Yeah, I want to know. I want to laugh. God damn it! I want. You know what I'm saying?
So I'm finna tell this story real quick. You know what I'm saying? And the reason I thought about it's my little cousin. Happy birthday, little cousin. I'm not gonna say your name because of how the story was, right? Love her to death. She like my little sister / cousin. Because I was much older when she was born, and her mother was like one of my big sisters, right? She was about 3 years old, maybe 2-3 years old, and she had some Jordans. I'll never forget it. Some Jordans, some bread 11s, right? And I'm at my grandma's house, and I hear my auntie like, "What you doing? What's wrong with your shoes?" And she's smelling the shoes, right? And she told her, I'm probably 13, 14 at the time, so I'm grown in my eyes. You feel me? She told her mama, I poured water in her shoe, right? You know what I'm saying? And she like, "You pour water in her shoe?" I was like, "What are you talking about?" I'm like, you know what I'm saying? It's like she's so little, but I'm like, tell me why you said that. It's no good reason, but why would you say that? Little girl peed on herself in her shoe. You know what I'm saying? It said, I poured water in her shoe. So because you know who you are, you know what I'm saying? And make sure
I don't blame her for saying that.
Hey, you know what I'm saying? Like, hey, you feel
I don't blame her.
Right,
she probably was going to get a whooping.
3, you know what I'm saying?
Right, like, that's so different. She had a rational reason
to lie. But it's not a good reason. Why would you say that? Ain't nobody going to believe that. All these kids in this house, and you going to say that my grown ass did it? You know what I'm saying?
The question is, was it for clout?
I don't think so. That's a mental illness.
That is.
Because you have to understand how bad that fallout gonna be.
the lengths you went to.
Yeah.
You did this at your job. You had the police involved. People were praying
Your mama,
for you, boo.
your
Like,
mama, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Sister and shit, like.
you wasted so much, and that makes me feel bad for the actual black women that are being trafficked, and there are people actually being kidnapped, and there are people actually in these situations. They don't never see their family again, and you made up a lie like that. Like, that's messed up.
There's no real good reason.
Yeah.
There's no good reason to tell somebody, you know what I'm saying, that they pour water in your shoes. You know what I'm saying? But that's the same thing.
Oh
That's
my
what I'm
God.
saying. That's
What do you think? What do you think?
Yeah, what's up? I ain't hear you.
You can't speak on it?
No, I can't speak on this.
Word?
Yeah,
Word?
That's fair.
I can't speak on this. Because it's a debatable situation, so I can't really speak too much about this.
That's what we here for.
Well, listen,
Yeah,
here's
that's
the
the
thing.
thing about it is, it's like you go one way, like you said, mental illness. You go another
Okay.
way. You know, I just say, well, at least she had her attorney go up there and apologize.
No. The only at least I got is that ain't nobody really
The least
missing.
you can do is
That's the
apologize.
at least
But
for
you
me.
Ain't
wasting
nobody
everybody's
what?
time looking
Ain't
at
nobody really missing. That's
Yeah,
good.
and
That's
that's
the
fine.
good point. Fuck it. All that other shit, the good point is she was lying. You know what I'm saying? That ain't nobody out here using babies to lure women and snatch them.
No.
You dig what I'm saying?
So this the wild shit. Why I believed it initially is because as a woman, I'm always getting warnings from friends and loved ones along the lines of shit like that.
Yeah.
Be careful, Michelle. Your empathetic ass. If you see a baby alone on a dark street, don't you stop and talk to that baby.
Hey,
you drive down the street
listen,
and call the police.
As long as you know how you move like we should be moving with personal protection.
Touché.
You feel me? Listen,
Hey.
I'm not driving past a baby, but I'm a man too. It's different. I don't think nobody trying to chloroform me and throw me in the trunk. You know what I'm saying? Like,
I think everybody was in on it. I think the mama was in on it. I think the dad didn't say a word. He sat there.
it's because he probably thought it was bullshit, and he like, what the fuck is these people doing?
'Cause he
man?
know.
I don't think that don't mean he was in on it.
That nigga ain't said what man you know gonna sit up there and they daughter is kidnapped and not gonna say a word.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
No,
You're not gonna say.
I didn't see him until I didn't see that first. Remember,
that
I told
press
you,
conference
I
with
stopped
him.
watching the shit when I saw the video come out of the car driving
Just
slow
roll.
as hell down the side of the road. I'm like, I stopped watching it. I ain't read nothing else after that because I knew then ain't no damn baby out there. It's cars flying past you. You know what I'm saying? I'm putting 10 and 10 together. It's cars flying past you. You driving for a long time. Ain't no baby walking this long. You dig what I'm saying? Out there,
Yeah.
and ain't nobody else saw it. Come
But
on, man, stop.
I ain't gonna lie
That's what I was
to you.
saying. Like,
Go ahead.
ain't nobody else gonna stop and call. Cause then on the call she said, "There's no other cars out here."
Bitch, you know they can see you, right?
It's an interstate, number one.
Right.
Right.
You know they can see you.
Interstate. It's cars there.
Right. Bitch, we can see you. You know what I'm saying? Like, we're looking at you.
Hey, but I ain't gonna lie. I believed it at first too.
I heard
It
the
wasn't it wasn't no type of doubt in my head until like I seen, cause I wasn't really paying. I heard about it, but I really wasn't paying attention to it.
Right.
I started seeing a picture of a girl. It was like a meme. And slowly her face turned into Jussie Smollett. And so it still didn't click to me. I was like, what the fuck is this? And I just scrolled. Then that's when I came in and y'all told me like, yo, shorty was fake. And I'm like, are you serious? Like, I actually did believe she got kidnapped.
When I heard the story, I was like, damn, a baby? Damn. But it was out by it took like a day for the shit to start coming out. And he was like, that sounds like Jussie.
Really?
That's some Jussie Smollett. Because the first thing I heard was she was, it was a baby out there, yada, yada, yada. Then the next day they put out the video of the car. And I was like, oh, I'm over it. I was done as soon as I saw that video. Because I watched it. I ain't seen nothing. First, I saw all these cars going past and that car going slow. And that was my inclination that she lied. That was all I needed. I was like, no.
I think I remember hearing the first day or within the first couple days that her Benz was left unlocked and running on the side of the car
and her
wig.
And I'm like, yeah, her wig. And I'm like, well, if
They snatched the wig off.
came to take her, I can't imagine they would leave that luxury car on the side of the road. Why was it still running? Why was her purse still in there? That
she was in the movie.
Somebody helped her.
No, she thought
Where did she go though?
She ran off in the fucking woods. She came back 2 days on foot.
She ran.
Yeah, she went, hid, goddammit, walking and shit. thought she had
man,
a
I
plan
can't-
and didn't. You know what I'm
can't
saying?
anymore,
And
man.
showed up at her parents' doorstep with a busted lip. This bitch is in the woods punching herself in the face.
Yeah.
What's that movie? Thin Line Between Love and Hate. You dig what I'm saying? This motherfucker is out there tripping in the middle of the woods. You feel me? Like, hey, we need to write that script. Take notes. You heard me? We're gonna write that script. Oh, we got it over here.
Hey,
You dig?
what would y'all rather be? Would y'all rather be rich and single or happily married?
Ew.
Damn! Wait, which one was the ill about?
Why are those the options? Rich and single or happily married?
So I'm
Yeah, I
married
don't
and
mean you
broke.
poor.
Happy and married, or rich and single?
Rich and single.
I'm married and I'd rather be rich and single.
Damn!
I'd rather
Okay,
be
she
rich
didn't
and
mean
single.
that.
I ain't gonna lie.
See,
Because if I'm rich
and this is
single,
the problem, Joe.
Rich
I'm
and single.
sorry.
All three said rich and single, right?
Well,
fucked
I'm
up.
single. She said she married.
Yeah,
and
I
she'd
know.
rather be rich and single.
Damn.
So that means
I'm
skip
single
whoever
now.
she
So.
with.
Yeah.
But
You want the rich one.
I'd rather be rich
That's
and
got nothing to
single.
do with my husband. I love him to death. He's
But how
my
would you
best
think
friend.
he'd feel about that?
I'm sure he would agree. He'd rather
So
be
he'd
rich
say-
and
yeah,
single
he
than
said,
be
man.
married to my ass.
Damn.
How would you feel about that if he said that?
I would be fine with that.
You'd be
Baby,
fine?
that makes sense. That's why we together. That shit makes sense. Like, I get it.
That's wild. But
Happily
that's part of the issue, I
Yeah, you
think.
so you wouldn't want to be
what's
happily
the
married.
issue? Because I didn't realize there was
Why
an
can't
issue.
I be married
There was
and
a
rich?
leading question.
Mm-hmm.
There wasn't an issue.
Well, my generation, my mother, my grandmother, my great grandmother have never been married, but they've been with the same spouse for like 20 years. So rich and single because they're gonna
That's-
still be in my household.
Nah, but see, y'all trying to.
What are we?
They just
What are we?
said
They're
they
trying to
married?
wiggle it in. No.
What's the issue?
Am I
No,
gonna be
no.
married and rich?
Listen, this is.
I thought the
So it's a theoret- it's a
I thought the
theoretical
plan was
question.
to get married though.
Why?
I mean,
Why? What you
Why
mean?
would you
Why?
assume that?
All right, well, I would say not only to assume that, but I'm just saying as far as when I think marriage, I think building a family. To
Absolutely.
me, that's the number one goal. You dig what I'm saying? It's,
Yeah.
To me, is building a family, a legacy, to keep pushing on. You know what I'm saying? If you think you're worth any goddamn thing, you might want it to, continue. You dig what I'm saying? You only gonna be here for a short time, but your seed, your legacy, that can live on forever. So, what's the goal? That goes back to what I was saying. What's the goal? Yeah, we can have this money, but if you're alone, goddamn it, that ain't gonna be no fun either. We ain't talking about having a boyfriend. No, the options: rich and single. Your path is rich and single forever, or happy and married.
Single forever? I'm not dating.
Hey, single.
Single?
Listen. That's
Single
just,
is dating though.
Single is dating.
come on, y'all.
We're
Y'all
not
know what
married.
I'm saying.
Y'all
Y'all,
not in a
can't-
relationship
y'all won't have a man for the rest of your life. You just,
Well, can
You
I
can
Nah,
date-
there's too many structures on
no,
this
that's
thing.
Can she have
single
sex?
and rich.
Dang.
Yeah.
You
Can I can have sex?
Yeah.
Single and rich.
Hey, you feel me? And you got any rumors? Y'all
Huh?
parents?
We got
Auntie.
parents?
Auntie?
Not a mom.
Are y'all parents?
Yeah.
Okay. You?
No.
No. So no, and you
Yes.
are. You know what I'm saying? So, would you, for your children, you got any boys or girls?
I got one girl.
How would you want? What would you want her? Would you want her to be rich and single forever, or
I
would you
want
want her
my
to
daughter
get?
to be whatever the fuck she wants to be. I don't have goals for her life.
Oh.
So you don't
You
have?
do
goals?
have goals for
You
her
have
life.
to.
I don't have goals for her life.
You want her to succeed. That's a goal, right?
That's
Forgive me. I absolutely have goals for her life, but I'm not prescriptive about it. Be better than me, but that doesn't mean make more money than me. That doesn't mean get married because I'm married. That doesn't mean go to a specific school, get certain degrees because I did. That means I want you happy. I want you successful. I want you productive. I want you to pay your taxes.
Fuck them taxes. That's the last thing. I was like, I can
Pay
dig
your
all that.
taxes.
Taxes.
Pay
Listen,
your
that's- listen. If you can Donald Trump your way out of it and still
Hey,
up in office,
hey,
do what you do. You
hey.
get what I'm saying?
Touche.
See what I'm saying? Look, but real shit. My thing is, I'm on the opposite side of it. I am very descriptive on the things that I want out of my family.
You're prescriptive with your children.
Yeah.
Touche.
Prescriptive on,
No, it's all good.
Prescription.
Stop.
No, I'm
What do you
saying-
mean? What do you mean?
No, I'm saying like my girls. Listen, I don't think I don't want y'all to think that this is gonna be about just living a willy nilly life and going on to the moving here and that. All that kicking it gonna have to end by a certain time, and I want you settling down and starting to build a family. Real talk. I'm not doing all that I do for y'all to goddamn it let this shit stop here. I'm trying to build we busting our ass around here to have a legacy to leave.
Okay,
We got to leave this shit to
generational
somebody.
wealth.
You know what I'm saying? We got to.
But generational wealth is not born out of hard work.
Shit. Listen, it's not born out of it, but hey, listen, I bet you're going to get more You're gonna get closer to generational wealth with doing the work than you are than sitting on your ass. So the thing is,
But if
goddamn
I'm
it,
single and rich, I can still have kids. And I
Hey.
can still have generational wealth.
do you want to? Do you think
She found a loophole.
Do you think the best way to have kids and raise them is single? Or is
depends.
it? Or
It
no, it
depends.
doesn't.
Hell no.
No.
It depends.
So you
Hell
mean to
no.
tell me it depends? That goes back to what we said earlier. A structured situation is usually much better than when it's not. When it's not structured. You know what I'm saying? The best way a child grows up is with both parents in the house.
Yeah,
That's facts.
But
That's
also,
absolute facts.
But also,
Again.
That's absolute facts.
But also, it's also a thing where you can have both parents in the house and still have a slight possibility of coming out messed up. Because if you're witnessing
All
toxicity
day.
in that household,
All day.
ain't no production, ain't nothing productive, ain't nothing progressive about that. You feel me? So
My
if
dad
being-
was a great dad and a terrible partner. I would have suffered growing up in a house with him and my mother together. I came out just fine with
But
them
see,
being separate.
but we are talking about, but we're separating those individual experiences. As a whole, a child is better with both parents in the home, flat out. Like that's really is. When it's a successful home, yes.
Oh yeah, when
And
it's a
absolutely,
successful
yeah.
home.
And you can't think just because my situation was like this. You can't think and you can look at the numbers and see that that's a fact. When both parents are in the household, the children usually come out better. They score higher. They got them and stay out of more trouble when both parents, when the mother and the father are in the home. You know what I'm saying? So we can't just take these individual situations and write off what the rules are. The
I don't
rules and
write
the
off
structure is
the rules, as you call them. But I am a lover of edge cases, and I think LeBron James is the perfect edge
I
case
thought
too.
about him.
Yeah.
Didn't have to have both parents in the house.
But he had a
but
milk.
but
Go ahead.
you said
that's
he's
true.
a MILF?
No!
he had a MILF. He
had
did.
a MILF.
That's what I
I was
heard
about to say, but he had like a male figure that was there. I know it
I
wasn't.
prefer
I know,
that
yeah. I
to
wasn't.
both parents need to be in the house.
Huh?
So,
I said
but
you
here's the
said a
thing.
milk.
No, I
You
didn't.
confused us.
No, I said
No,
male.
A male.
And
male.
he got cut off.
Yeah,
I
male
was
figure.
Male
Milk,
figure,
'cause I
but
was
it's
like,
cut off.
okay,
Yeah.
I like to.
I was finna say,
Yeah,
but he started talking, so I cut it. I cut it. But his mama was a MILF though.
What's the name? Devontae West?
Yeah! We're getting off his teammate.
Right.
Allegedly.
But here's the thing. You got to look at that. How do you think LeBron wanted to raise his own children?
Yeah.
Oh, touche.
You feel me? So
Which
it's
is
just
great,
like
but
he wanted to
Savannah's a
break
great
that cycle.
partner.
Yeah, I mean,
for sure.
she's a great wife. It's a difference.
She's a great partner.
There you go.
Partner is not the same thing.
So why is
no.
partner not the same?
So
thing?
wife
Because
and a
it's-
partner, two
Ooh,
different
tell us the
Yes,
difference.
it's
Hey,
a very,
please,
it's a very
tell me
different
the
thing.
difference, because I want to hear
Because
this.
there's a hierarchy, right?
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? When you are in any business, any structure, right? You know what I'm saying? A partner is equal. It's not going to be equal in here. You know what I'm saying? It's not the same.
Hey, listen.
Emotional.
I'm saying it's not, huh?
So what is a wife?
A wife
You just
is
made
your-
a great point.
I mean, a wife is your helpmate. She is what you are not, but that's not necessarily a partner. You know what I'm saying? That's not like I'm telling
So a
you.
wife and a
The
life
term partner
too.
came around when we got into more of the LGBT. That's
So
a
you
partner.
just called Savannah a good.
Wife.
Okay.
That's better than a partner. A partner is the same. A wife you die for. I'm not dying for a partner in business. I'm not dying. The partner is you got to do your half. I got to do my half. No, I have to do more so that you have to do less. You worry about the shit I need you to worry about, and because everything else is gonna be on me anyway. I have to. You know what I'm saying? Go above and beyond for mine.
So your wife would never help you out in business.
No. That's not what I'm saying. But it's still not the same thing as a partner. A partner in business, you have to words mean things. You know what I'm saying? A partner, y'all equal in this situation to do this, this, and this. That's not really how it works. We have our different things that we do. You know what I'm saying? That we are in charge of, and different things over here. You dig what I'm saying? That I got to do. And also, again, if it's just my partner and all that, it's a different set of rules if it's your partner.
See,
Your what? Like, go ahead, go
He
for
just
it.
won that though.
I feel
I mean,
it.
say
But
something.
here's my thing. Me personally, and how I look at things, and I think it's just because I'm like the youngest in the crew.
How you say you're the youngest? You're 24. Okay,
Yeah.
all right.
So it's like, I don't know, when it comes to like a wife and a husband, I feel like a wife, even with a husband, though, G, it's like it all ties into like one, because at the end of the day, it's that one person you spending the rest of your life with, you feel me? That one person you made vows with, holy matrimony type shit.
Right.
So it's like, it's here. Wife, husband, ain't nobody above the other one, ain't nobody beneath the other one. So it's like, I feel like y'all, it's kind of like running the same race, but it's different because wife and husband, that's two different things. So no, it's not equality, but at the same time it is, because you should never look at nobody
No, that's double talking.
Beneath you or
you
above
just double
you
talk. You said it's not equality, but it is. No, it's one or the other. And I'm just saying it's not. You have to remember that
a husband's role is different from a wife's role. That's
right. But so what I'm saying is that's not equality. It's going to be different. You know what I'm saying? We don't have to be on the same level because, like I said, there are certain things that I'm going to have to do before you. Double standards always matter. You know what I'm saying?
So I should be looking for a husband to be beneath me because he would never be my partner, to be my equal.
Why would your husband be beneath you if the man is the head of the household?
In business, I'm going to bring it to my household. And that means my husband has different roles. And he does not play the role of bringing in the same income as me or partnering with me in business. So,
that's why I'm
so he would be basically beneath me. You get what I'm saying? So he wouldn't be my partner. My partner is going to be on the same level as me, not my husband.
But you saying your husband is so right now, theoretically, you picking a man that's going to be beneath you. You don't think that the way that you set up and operated,
the way you just said it, he would always be beneath me.
How so?
Because you said you're choosing somebody that's a partnership, and your partnership is not the same as a husband. So if a partnership is going to be somebody that's going to be doing business with you, making income together with you, it's not going to be the same.
No, you're confusing the two. No. That's not what I'm saying. If that's what it came off as, let me rephrase it. Let me make sure it's clear. What I'm saying is, I'm not referring to my wife as my partner. She's my wife. The title wife is more valuable than partner. Partner means in business, we just this, and this. Yeah. This ain't business. You dig what I'm saying? As a wife, that's the highest title you can have to a man. Because that means you're his all. Okay, you dig what I'm saying? Everything reports back to that.
There's just wife on the table. You get what I'm saying?
Wife.
Like his term.
Okay,
subscribe to traditional.
Well, I mean, but that's the thing. But when things were more traditional, things were better for us and our children. You dig what I'm saying? Like we had, like real talk. That's something that we have to look at. When movements came along and started pushing people to think that, oh, I can do this by myself and that's the best way to do it. We are humans. We are meant to be compatible with people, to live old and die with people.
That's true.
I am not aware of any movement that suggested women would be better off doing things by themselves.
Feminism.
Real quick. Okay.
That's the movement.
But I don't know that that's by myself. Do it by myself and I'm better off. My mother, back to what I said earlier, loved multiple men in her life, walked away with only 3 children and a broken heart. I watched that growing up, and so now I'm a dog. I make a tremendous amount of money. I have a good number of degrees. I have a crazy amount of professional certifications, all because growing up watching my mom get her ass kicked by every man she ever loved. I promise you that's never going to be me, and I'm going to have kids, and that's never going to be them either. What I didn't subscribe to was I need to get married, but I'm lucky. I met the love of my life when I was 14. We reconnected many years later, and now I'm, according to you, the highest title that I could possibly have in my life. Bullshit.
So I said to a man. That is the highest title to a man because that means that you mean everything to him.
Which
that's
is
what
great.
I said.
But
that's
not my partner.
That's not just. Hold on. That's just not all you can be. I said to a man. That's the best thing you can be to him. Is his wife.
The best thing I can be, or the best title that
the best thing you can. When a man takes you as his wife, you are his everything. That's what I'm saying. You dig what I'm saying? Like, that's what I mean. That means you are my... So, at the end of the day, everything I do is to make sure this household is good. You dig what I'm saying?
That's fair.
And so, you have to think about the pressures that go onto a man when it comes to that.
We are partners in that. You know, there are no pressures that you have that I can't help you with, and vice versa. Mm-hmm. So, if we're going back to your traditional model of hierarchy... Mm-hmm. We got together before our careers got to popping. Mm-hmm. And I just so happen to be a lifelong learner. I am turned on by school. So I go to school and I get all these degrees and I get all these certifications. And then by way of that, I start to make money that he may never see in his lifetime. But that's still my nigga. He ain't going nowhere. That's my partner. Whatever I got going on that I can't handle, he got it. Whatever he got going on that he can't handle, I got it.
So why would you be happier single and rich?
Because marriage as a concept
Was that part of what was that?
I apologize. I'm sorry.
The concept of marriage is trash. Marriage on paper is trash. Why does the government need to be involved in who I choose to love and who I choose to be with for the rest of my life? And why is it that I have to prove that I'm married in order for, like, benefits and all kind of stupid ass shit like that? DMX died, and his long-term, 20 years they've been together? His partner had no access to any of his royalties, to any of his estate, because they weren't on paper married. Marriage is stupid.
But see, here's the thing. You also, being in the profession that you're in, you also have to remember that however we want to slice it, America got its flaws, but you got to remember it's based on religion.
Baby,
right?
This is Western culture. Okay,
hold on, wait, hold on,
oh,
right?
Yeah, religion.
So it's
that
based,
bullshit.
right? So it's based on religion. So within religion, you're taught to marry, right? To build that family structure.
Were
so
you married
in order
when you had your first child?
Hold on.
Were you married when you had your first baby? Then
no.
don't talk to me about religion.
Listen. Oh,
I was.
Hold on, time out. I'm not a religious dude. Let me walk this walk, all right?
Okay.
Follow me. You know what I'm saying? So this is based, the laws in this country are based on religion. Even though they was killing our people and all that. So, but what I'm saying is that's the structure of it. So then they put things in place where if you were to get married under the same law, you'll get breaks and benefits. That also helps you get, you know what I'm saying, just that family structure, the American dream. But the thing is, you can call marriage what you want. You dig what I'm saying? I ain't talking about just the title, the license and all that. I'm talking about when a man picks you to choose you as his wife for life, he's giving you the highest honor to him. There's nothing stronger than that. You dig what I'm saying? That's my point. You can, look, money, all that shit, I'm telling you, I'm speaking from experience of what I've been doing, what I've been through, what I've seen others do, and I know, I'm telling you from a black man's point of view.
I feel
you dig what I'm saying? So if motherfucker do that and he say, look, we gonna do this, that shit means something. You dig what I'm saying? But, because it's a lot of women that won't see that. You know what I'm saying? So when you do get that opportunity, we need to talk more about those men that's doing it the right way as opposed to shitting on the ones that y'all feel not. Because it's a whole lot of negativity we can spew towards each other, but we can also talk that positivity. Because you know what I'm saying? We in Good Energy Studios. See what I did there, y'all? You know what I'm talking about? You feel me? You know what I'm saying? But I want us to get them and get more into that because I feel like it's always the who not. When I know how hard it is, and you sitting with two brothers that's doing it. You dig what I'm saying?
Can we dig into that? Because this is the second time that a question segued into that. And I appreciate that. You have an appreciation for black women showing appreciation for the black men that are doing versus being condescending and negative, being more vocal about the guys that aren't doing. And so I really just love to better understand your perspective there. Where is that coming from and why has that come up multiple times from you? Why are you so affected by that? And then what looks better to you?
Well, one thing, because I'm a black...
I'm sorry.
That's real. And the reason being is because I'm a black man and I'm around these other black men that are doing this. Like, we are really, like, doing it on a daily. Like I said, I only interact with those type of brothers. You dig what I'm saying? So to hear us being slandered like we don't exist is crazy. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'll have, like I said last week, I'll have family members that I'll see bashing, like, you know what I'm saying, saying that shit. I'm like, nigga, I'm right here. Yeah. You feel me? Like, me, your cousins, like, look around
in
you.
the flesh, you're a
You dig what I'm saying? And
representation.
you know it. You know it. You know what I'm saying? So it's just like, yo, stop with that because it's a slap in the face of those that's actually doing it. And I'm only, like I say, here we pushing that. Like, let's support each other. You know what I'm saying? Let's get more of that going because it's a lot of it. You dig what I'm saying? This ain't no fuckboys over here. You know what I'm saying? We really be working. We really be grinding. You know what I'm saying? And working for hours, our people, and trying to just put out more good energy. You see what I did? Look. Hey, boy, throw it up. I'm going to dunk it. No, but you know what I'm saying? Man, we got some more questions, man. We got some more questions.
I like that. I like her passion. It's really
good.
good.
You know what I'm saying?
It's really good. It's really good. Okay, let me see. Okay, so like if y'all was like just getting into a relationship with a guy or just talking to a guy, Does his body count matters?
What?
Gee,
Body
what?
count?
Does his body count matter?
Like how many people he killed?
No.
I like what she did.
I ain't a killer, but don't push me.
What?
No. How many people he been in relations with?
Oh,
Relationship
okay,
with
okay.
or
Relations.
Sex.
Okay.
How many people he's had sex
Sex
with?
with.
Sex,
Yeah.
okay, yeah.
Does that matter?
Does that matter to?
Yeah.
Why?
Mainly because I dated a stripper before. So
Shit.
his body count mattered, you know, because I was afraid of STDs and all this other stuff. So
Would
I
he?
peered away from
Would
that.
he know that number?
Huh?
I'm sorry.
But look.
to
My
him,
thing
it's
is,
a 9-to-5 job.
Right.
But to me, it was
Right.
a body count.
Yeah.
but you
situation.
decide.
Like, what
Was he doing that
doing?
before he met you?
Yeah.
So you knew what you was getting yourself into. So why were you so insecure?
Well, because I thought maybe, you know, in the back of your head, with anybody, you think you can change them. You can be like,
Oh,
you
okay.
know. But then, too, it was just like random people kept popping up. And I'm like,
Like
Dang.
popping up like how?
at the restaurants, you know.
And
at
what
the
they
whole-
just say, hey.
Hey, club, you can't go nowhere. Church, just like, damn.
Everybody
shit's
know
up.
Everybody know
I did her bachelorette party. Oh my God. You saw him already?
I mean,
I seen him.
but that's kind of part of the job in that situation. That's like a brother can't. Hey, bro, listen. You know, if you dating a dancer, you know everybody.
Yeah,
say
but
it.
even with a regular person, I had a guy who I went with, and he just had numerous women. You know what I mean? And it got to the point where the women started coming up to you, telling you, "Yeah, and you know, last week he did this," and you like, "Hold on, he's too many women now.
So-
They telling
Yeah.
me more
He
about
did
you."
what? Something sexual?
Yeah,
Never had
So-
nobody.
everything.
So check
I
it.
ain't never had nobody
She fucking walk up on me about this nigga girl.
Well, don't walk. No,
I feel
don't do that. Cause
Thug life.
I ain't even gonna hold you. I would never be that type of female to walk up to another girl. Yeah, girl, and he did,
At
bro.
all.
Nah, keep it player.
Yeah.
Body count matters simply because, personally, me, I don't have a high body count. I would prefer a partner to not have a high body count, but I know realistically that's kind of impossible simply because I am younger than y'all, and you know how young guys is nowadays. So it's like,
The old one's the same way, girl.
so it's like that matters to me because the STD thing, that's some serious. If you value your health for real, you're gonna think about that. You feel me? Like,
So, you mentioned that. I want to ask you something. So, one dance, the other one was promiscuous. Why you picking dudes like that?
Well, I'm freaky.
That's
You know,
what I'm
that ain't got
saying.
nothing
So
to do
it's
with
something.
this.
So what I'm saying, right? You feel me?
Oh,
I'm just saying it's something that you doing to make them niggas your boyfriend. You feel me? You looking at a certain thing. It's something that them men that you attracting.
Yeah.
You feel
yeah,
me? So
yeah.
you got to think about
Yeah,
that. You did.
Because, you know, scrawny little dudes and stuff, they don't do it for me, you know what I mean?
she's just starting to do
You know what I mean? Like, if they not really, like, you know, flirtatious, this and that, or, you know, a lot of guys, I'm good in the bedroom, I'm this and that. I got a bigger one. And I'm the type of girl that be like, show me, you know? I did the elevators, the rooftops, the pools, you know what I mean? Shout out to some of the DJs in Chicago. What's up, baby?
Oh shit!
You know,
Hey, listen. Hey, listen. You know we can have a few DJs come through. I got a lot of DJs on.
No, it's not like that. It's just that, you know, when you say you like a certain type of guy, I like them freaky. You know what I mean?
Yeah, and so
So
you
if
got
they're freaky,
they gonna be
have
freaky
a-
just with you.
Yeah,
They
just with me. Just with
You
me.
like them freaky just with you.
Yeah,
But
but-
how you think they got freaky? You think they just started being freaky? That's what I'm
Well,
saying.
they got a lot of women behind it.
You
get what I'm
stayed in a
saying?
stripper first.
Yeah, but that ain't got nothing to do with nothing.
That's irrelevant, right? That's right.
You live and you learn. How else we gonna grow up in life?
All right, and then the next one, the other one you were talking about was here, there. lip.
Yeah, he was just everywhere. You know what I mean?
I'm willing to bet he had stripper-like
But my
qualities.
thing about it is, even if they have a bunch of women, I'm one of those people, I don't like you to stay connected to all those women, you know. So, like, if they're in your past, I'm going to let it flow. You know, if you had about 30, 40 women, I don't care. You know, that's your past. But when you get with me, why you still got them in your phone? Why are we calling them every Wednesday and Saturday? Talking about some, I'm just checking up on them. Why?
Oh, no.
How you know?
you gotta go.
How you know? How you know though? How you know it
How I
was in his
know?
phone?
Because they call.
Oh.
And he answering for
He
you?
answers. And he tells me like, hey, this is such and such. Remember her?
Maybe he's just trying to be
I
open.
remember her.
But maybe he's just trying to be open. Like,
so
you know what I'm
cute.
saying?
You
Like,
feel so
talking.
You're
Like,
traditional on one end of
he's
the
telling
spectrum.
you.
Now you're so open. You are
No, I'm just saying,
hilarious.
like, he's telling you. It's not like he dipping off in a room.
No, but
You know what
I
I'm
had
saying?
that conversation the other night, and I said, why do you keep
Oh, so this
contacting-
is current. Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, my bad, y'all. I thought this,
So-
you said,
Not hypothetical.
yeah, you feel me? You didn't say
I had
past
that
tense or nothing.
conversation. Why do you keep contact with all the women that you have been with sexually or even romantically? And he said, I'm one of those people that it's hard to let go because I have a thing about where, what if they pass away? He's scared of that.
Huh?
So he's scared to not stay connected with people in his life, because that comes from abandonment. You know what I mean? From guys that
You going
have-
for that?
Hey, that's a good one. I ain't heard that
I will
one.
go out for that.
Listen, I ain't trying to hate on my brother.
No, no, I don't want to hate.
It depends.
Yeah,
on how
do I
you
sound like a
raised.
hater?
Listen.
It depends on how you was raised.
I wish this was in the
Like you
past so I
say,
could talk.
not two people in the same
But-
household.
Listen,
So
though.
certain things, might have transpired to the point where you got to keep everybody around you in your life, no matter if you're still dealing with them sexually or if you just say, I keep Keisha in my life because she's a friend because, it's abandonment issues, all that other mess. You know what I mean?
I'm going to keep it real. This is facts and law. That's all we can do. I'm going to keep it real. That's a good ass line because you can use that whatever. You did what I'm saying? And that's some shit that a nigga went and sat down with his therapist and they gave him that bullshit. Listen, some people need to be excommunicated out your life, bro. It ain't gonna do nothing but bring you drama. You know what I'm saying? All that old extra shit, that's them keeping the door open. So when I got them, it hit you. You remember I talked to you a couple months ago. I'm sliding
Just to
through
keep
type
that
shit.
bridge way
Keep
open.
that, you
But
feel
you
me?
also
Listen.
have to learn it throughout your process because some people, what if they've been adopted? You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Just an example on the table that if they've been adopted, they've noticed different people come in and out their lives.
Mm-hmm.
So when they get close to a female, they try to, hey, even though it's been 5 years, can I still keep you as a Facebook friend, an Instagram, or this or that? It's like, okay, can we let her go eventually? Because she married now. She
feel
moved
you.
on.
I feel you, Joe.
And
Like,
then there's people from my past. Don't hit me up. I cut you off. Don't hit me up.
you heard it. You
Don't
heard
do
it.
that. No,
Yeah.
we ain't talked in 5-10 years. Long, you doing good? Okay, click. Like,
Y'all be on
I know
that- y'all be
different
on that
stuff for different
Facebook.
folks,
Y'all be
He
on
said
that book. Motherfuckers be, what up? Went back to school with some more. Uh-oh. What was that? Is that true?
I'm listening.
I saw a
What'd she say?
reaction. I don't
What'd
know.
she
I just
say?
saw a reaction. You know what I'm saying?
What'd she do?
That book, man. That
No, like
Facebook being.
it's always. That's part of the reason why I'm fasting. Like my inbox is just a sea of unread
She said I'm
messages.
fasting.
I am.
Yeah. You said, tell us about that. You fasting from
social media. So I'm a girl of goals.
Cool.
And when I feel like my behaviors are not aligning with my goals, then I try to assess what it is. And for me right now, I was doing way too fucking much on social media. Like even just randomly, subconsciously, getting up, going to pee at 4 o'clock in the morning and taking my phone with me. That's ridiculous. So now I can't get back to sleep. Now my
I do
6
that.
o'clock meeting,
Hey, man.
I'm
I feel
blowing
attacked.
it.
No.
I do that.
Hey, I mean, shit. I got to check and see what we
I
got
do
going
that
on.
shit, man.
but there's
I
no
fall
reason
guilty
to
at
do
that.
that. So then,
It's
let's
so,
say
like,
you scrolling and you see some bad news. Now you start the day with bad news. And now,
Damn.
I hate it. So I needed to fast for like 30 days. I'm going to get my
I can dig
birthday is
that.
August 30th. I'm going to give it until then. And if I feel the need
Big
to come
Virgo
back, I
energy.
will.
Y'all heard it.
If I feel the need to come back, I will. And if I don't, then I'll
Basically.
stay out. Dang.
He's
Self-absorbed
He's
Leo.
hey, he's just surrounded by Virgos and the best people in his life, Virgos. Like I'm just
Okay,
saying.
so wait, can we go back to body count?
Okay,
Of course.
So I'm gonna fuck you
Of
up again. I know.
course.
Me and
Okay.
my husband are best friends. We are life partners, but we see other
that
people.
best friend shit.
No,
But
I
y'all
don't
see
like
other
that
people.
either.
We see other people.
Open, okay.
Oh,
So,
shit, for real?
Me, yeah. For me, sex is super important. Like that's the only thing that I'm not really getting in my marriage right now. So that's what I'm out here for. So when I think about,
That's what she out here for.
I
Wait,
shouldn't say that's what I'm out here for, but
I was gonna say
I
that.
date.
for sex?
Yeah, I date and I get a long-term sex partner and then I move on.
So, how long do it take you to have sex with this person?
It takes a long time. So
Oh, okay.
I
So
am.
you build up and then
I'm
you have
lucky
sex.
if I have sex once a month.
You lucky.
'Cause
You
it
want it?
depends on
Do
if
you
I'm
want it
seeing-
that way?
I want to have sex every day. A couple
Wait,
So
times a day.
why don't you
Let me
have
get
sex
up in your
every day
business a
then?
little
Because
bit,
I don't like niggas.
So what happened?
I don't like niggas.
Sound like niggas.
So like,
I'm sorry.
I'm seeing somebody right now,
Yes.
and I'm beefing with them.
Okay.
Oh,
I'm not
niggas.
finna just go vet somebody else real quick. Like, it takes a while for me to know you,
And then
build
you
a
come back.
connection, to know that, okay, this is cool, I can do this, to like you and all that shit. Like, I don't just meet
Are
somebody.
you married?
And
But
then,
you're not ringing it up, hon.
Why should I?
Oh, so y'all like open where y'all can just take it off and then you can let everybody know you single.
What does the ring for many people is a big deal.
Uh-oh.
For me, what's a big deal is my home is taken care of. My child is taken care of. As a human being, I am taken care of. I had a stroke in December.
Okay.
I couldn't imagine having gone through that with a boyfriend. My husband, my life partner, was there for me in a way that I needed him to be, in ways that I didn't know I needed him to be. That's why that to me is more important than a title, than a ring. I don't know where the fuck my wedding ring is. I ain't seen it in years. I'm sure he doesn't know where his is either.
Wait,
What the fuck is
why
going
y'all
on?
married? 'Cause you treat
So
him like your
listen.
what is
family.
going on?
Okay, so
I've
I
never
love
heard
having
nothing like this.
conversation. So there's loyalty and there's exclusivity. Loyalty, it's always me and you no matter what. No
Teach
matter
me.
what go on out here, it's always me and you. I'm always coming back here. It's always me and you. Exclusivity, it's always just me and you. And I don't
Right.
fuck with exclusivity, monogamy. It's stupid.
So you know what? I've heard this term before. It's actually called pimping. So you know what I'm
Ah.
saying? Pimping. Look,
So who's pimping in this situation? She?
I think you might be the pimp.
I'm not
You might be the pimp, but no. What I mean by that is like, all right, y'all want to be open. That works for y'all, but that's also not traditional. That's not the masses. That's something that some people can't handle. Now, you said some things that made me think there are certain things that's going on between y'all that made this easier to take.
Facts.
You dig what I'm saying?
He hurt me. He hurt me many years ago.
But you said you want sex all the time. Why is not getting that from him isn't enough?
So imagine you and your spouse have a situation where she hurts you in a way that you can't come back from it. Like, you've been to a divorce attorney, you was ready to pull the trigger. But your spouse is like, nope, I love you, I need you, I'm gonna fight for you. Whatever you want me to do, I'm gonna do it. And so that happens. But in your head, in your heart, you can't get over how you were hurt. So for me, I don't know if this works like this for everybody. I'm no longer sexually attracted. I no longer, like, nope, we do everything but sex. You my man, you my partner. We raising this beautiful kid together. We got a beautiful home together. We take care of each other. But I'm no longer sexually attracted, and I'm not going to force myself to be.
No, sir.
And if I
And,
can't,
but then,
hold on.
Like,
Can I
I
ask?
hate why people in marriages why is sex so high on the
Who said
pedestal?
that? Who said that?
What was all that fart noise for?
Because we gotta have sex. I ain't saying it's the top thing, but we have
If
to
you've
have
been
sex.
fucking the same person for 17 years, you know down to a T. No matter what variation they try to throw at you, you know exactly what the fuck is gonna happen next. Maybe I'm just a super sexual person.
I would say, I
think you're a super sex.
Yeah, and that's worse for some people. Go ahead.
Sex like that too. It's not the.
You a freak.
The top.
Are you
What
the
you talking
type?
about?
Are you the type like you have to spice it up in the bedroom constantly?
No, I just have to. Not have to have, but
I like
I
that.
really like to have sex. I love to come.
Yeah,
I don't have to spice it up. Oh no, like no, I like vanilla sex. I love a good missionary. Come kiss me, daddy. Like I like some good regular old sex.
And I get it. You know what I'm saying? This is one of the things.
But I was trying to get a question off. I'm sorry.
Go ahead. Yeah, no, go ahead.
No, I wasn't trying to get a question off. I was trying to go back to body count and all of that, which was where we started.
Okay.
Body count is not necessarily a big deal for me, but I want your ass to have some experience. Don't come to me no virgin. So if that means you had to screw 30 girls before you got to me so that you know what to do.
And that's different too, because that's also,
I feel you on that.
we grown.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Have you ever been with a grown virgin?
No, negative.
No, but you gotta be
Are
realistic.
Are
People
they
have
still
been
out
with
there?
people out here. You gotta be
Negative.
realistic on some stuff. People ain't been with people out here, whether you know the people or
Yeah.
they know them.
Facts.
People have been with people. Motherfuckers
Yes.
grown. So it's like, you could be experienced. But don't tell me you got no 50 fucking bodies
Yeah.
or no 80 bodies. Don't do that, because now that's a turn off to me. Because it's like,
That is.
Alright, everybody
wouldn't
can
tell
have
you.
access to you. Everybody can touch you. That's nasty, bro.
And that's
I
something
wouldn't
that's-
tell you.
And,
I wouldn't.
I mean, and that's
You
my
wouldn't
thing
know.
is I don't expect women to asking that because I don't think people should really be asking either way.
I never
it
heard
matters,
anyone ask me that.
but I don't know.
No.
I don't think asking is the way to go because you're not gonna get a straight answer.
Probably not.
You dig what I'm saying? Like real shit. And then
Yeah.
let's keep it real. Y'all might not want to know the answer, but y'all do still pick the nigga that got all the bitches. Y'all be wanting him. You know what I'm saying? Y'all don't want the motherfucker that got them to be in a corner that ain't no experience. And you dig what I'm saying? You don't want the lame.
Yeah, at
Niggas
least
want
she
that
don't.
the
Lane
motherfucker.
got the money.
You know what I'm saying? So
Hey, look, I'm
To some
with
degree, you
you.
got a point.
yeah, I mean,
I
it's
want a
to
woman
some
with
degree.
experience. I mean, if I was
Shout out to all
out,
the lames out there.
you want a lane?
I like a lame.
no, she.
Why you like-
She
why
just
you
told
like
us she got a
lame?
stripper and a
Hey,
Don Julio.
I mean, don't be no lame.
Hey,
Lame
and she mentioned the DJs. You know the DJs get all of it. Talking
Don't
about
be
she
no
want a
lame.
lame.
Don't be no lame, no cornball, but don't be no super slut type of man. Like for real.
On my
Listen.
booty, you know.
That's
So I'm saying,
See, and that's how she keep ending up. Like, look, she trying to tell you.
damn, she said no super slut ass nigga.
Just like it gotta
But
be some
she,
type of.
who said no?
something.
Wait, she said
She
no.
said that.
Oh, you said no super slut.
Yeah, no,
I was
don't
like,
be
'cause she
super
dated
out
super
there.
slut. He was a stripper.
You feel me? Like
You see them videos? Some
You feel
niggas
me?
be. Them, hey, I'm sorry, y'all. Let me ask this.
What's
You
up?
got the
Y'all ever
wax
see?
on.
If y'all ever see these videos of women in strip parties, what go wrong with them, Joe? They go ham.
They go ham.
All right, let me ask you this: how many times you been to a party with male
Bachelorette
strippers?
party.
Not male, but female.
No, everybody. That's normal.
Yeah.
But you've been,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
Not males though.
I bet at each one of those, some bitch done put it in her mouth.
Oh yeah, of
Every
course.
time. Multiples.
And then like you get to talk
Every time.
And I
Yeah.
assume everybody gets to, but you get to talk to the
Yeah,
strippers
I mean,
after,
I used to
and they
watch
have
stripper
like
parties.
regulars that travel from out of state to come see
Yeah.
them.
And they do personals.
It's crazy.
Yeah, and y'all
Women
see
blow
it every
big
time, like-
money.
And they do it every time.
I
Like,
got
every
into it at
time.
age 19.
I need to get it
Yeah.
shaped.
Huh?
Yeah, age 19.
You said
Age
what?
19, I was running stripper parties.
Mhm.
So, me going into a stripper party, seeing how they, the girls were lining up, reacting and stuff
Yeah.
like that. And I had to go behind the scenes and
And then you
order
start
the men
dating
up
dude.
and everything. But that's because, you just be around it so much that you flirting with them. So it's
Word.
just like, oh, that's funny, woo woo, you're naked today. Get clothes on today,
And then now you
And-
mad because all these bitches seen them already.
Then the
Shut
DVDs
up.
start coming out. That's
Damn.
what I gotta say. You ain't my type.
You said what started coming out?
The DVDs,
Oh,
The
now
DVDs
everybody can
when
see
they
it
came
too.
out,
Right, you was okay with that. See, I heard a statement. Women are okay as long as you don't embarrass them.
Yeah.
They'll deal
Yeah.
with anything as long as you don't embarrass them.
What?
Real
What?
shit. They'll deal with anything as long as you don't embarrass them. But embarrassment.
You can go with
She
40,
said,
50 men, you know what I mean? Like I can have 40, 50, as far as a guy who's dated a lot of women, like 40, 50 women, for
Mhm.
example. But if he tells me and then he's showing me all the women, that's to
Now
me
she feels
embarrassing, because
embarrassed.
Now
Yeah.
it's like, are you throwing them in my face? Like what we doing? Like we trying to...
or if people could start watching him on DVD,
Yeah.
that's
already.
embarrassing. If they can start watching him on DVD, do this, that, and the other,
Yeah.
now that's embarrassing.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Is
It would
that
have been
true?
cool if it wasn't on film.
Is that true?
Yeah, I want
Y'all will deal with anything.
No, it's not true.
Absolutely not.
No,
That's what I'm saying.
Don't play with me, bro. Because I'm not playing with you.
So like in
I'm out here with respecting myself, whether you in my life or not. So I don't want to see no DVD with you.
Yeah, but regardless if we was making money before doing this, now the camera's out.
oh shit.
And now it's a problem because the
Yeah.
cameras came out. You knew what you get yourself into.
It ain't even behind closed doors. Don't do that.
No,
Like,
he was in open doors and getting
oh,
paid for it.
oh, yeah, I
You
get
feel
that
me? Right.
situation.
And then they started putting that shit on
Open
DVD to
door.
sell it. And that's when she was like, this is enough. I've had enough.
Hey, look, Joe.
Enough is enough. Now this shit is going too far.
I'll tell her ass, hey, you better sit back.
Look at
You
me.
better sit back and chill, yo.
I mean, you knew
I'll
what time
tell
it
her to
was.
sit back and
Groceries, I
chill.
don't got time for
Real
this.
shit.
Listen. She needs to sit back and chill, man.
What?
Because if you met me doing this, I don't want to hear shit. These women gonna come up to me. That's what's gonna happen.
That's why
but
we
I'm
paying
coming
these
home to
bills.
you.
Yeah.
I'm coming home to you. The women,
Loyalty.
when
Okay,
we
so-
when we out in public, yeah, motherfucker might
You know
come
who
up
I
to me.
am. Big dog around this
I
motherfucker.
done danced. I done slang my meat. They done seen it. So
what's the celebrity that just gave the okay for his wife
What's
to go
that?
and bang another dude?
He's a clown.
22.
He's a porn star
Yeah.
though, and they lame. Like, come on, man.
That's
Listen.
the porn industry though.
I mean,
yeah,
That's different, right?
that's different.
That's
That's different.
different, yeah.
You ain't give me permission to go out here and bang somebody. You gave me permission
I ain't
to
dating no
strip.
porn star.
You gave me the permission to strip.
But no, she said they be. You know what I'm saying?
None of that.
I'm saying, while you with your man, is he banging chicks?
Well, they strippers sometimes.
So yeah.
So are you
They
okay
doing
with him
VIPs,
getting? Are you okay with him getting
them
some
women-
head?
No.
But if
you
he
used to be
bring,
there
if
seeing
he
it.
bringing that money home, what's the big deal?
Wait.
No.
Why you
Wait.
making it about money?
Because at the end of the day, I don't care what nobody say. At the end
That's
of the
the
day,
man's
it's
job.
about the bag
That's the man's job.
for everybody.
No.
My
You-
own bag or his bag?
That's
Your
the
bag,
man.
your bag, his bag. You with him, so your bag
Is
is
that not
his
the
bag.
man?
His bag
That's
is your
his
bag.
job. You want a man with a job. She knew that was his job.
Traditional
She
stereo.
listen.
Oh, my
Listen.
I like that.
Yeah,
I love that one. Traditional Terry.
Terry was my pops. Shout out pops.
So say for example, you in a nightclub, you in the VIP section, he approaches you, he's smelling good, looking good, got the jewels on and everything. He pulled up in a Maserati. You like, damn, what daddy do? And then he said, yeah, I'm a stripper.
Yeah.
and you know, I was blown
Wait, time
out.
out.
We could probably
You
work something
fa-
out.
she fast forwarded though, y'all. So how did you go from there to working the stripper parties?
Well, you know, I was working. He was
So you was working the stripper parties already.
Yeah.
It's
And
your lane.
he
It's
ended up popping up at one of my stripper parties. And I was like, that's my man, though.
the same
What the fuck?
crew.
What
It's the
fuck?
same look. You feel me?
Now,
Come on,
look, I'm seeing
man.
how everybody react to him, and I'm like, no, I'm not feeling this. I can't mix
Hey.
pleasures with pleasure.
Hey,
You know.
but you started feeling it anyway, and you got some pleasure. You see that?
Yeah, man. Hey, look. If you down with that shit, before and when I meet you and you down with it, I don't want to hear nothing. I don't want to hear anything. I want to hear shit. I'm gonna keep rocking this until the wheels fall off. Until I'm ready. Until I'm ready to call
Now,
it
from your
quits.
perspective, I get it, but just know that don't fit everybody's standards.
That should listen. That should. If how am
that's
I
the
gonna
point.
tell
How
a
you got
woman
me?
if I met my girl stripping? How I'm all of a sudden months down the road tell her
You gotta stop.
Hey, you gotta stop.
Yeah,
But
she
wait,
been doing
so
it.
was
You
this
can't do that.
about
I
him
get what you're
stripping,
saying.
or was this about him having sex
Extracurricular.
with other women?
You right.
Yeah.
You right.
Because I didn't care about the stripping.
Right. You
Okay.
right. Okay.
Because stripping is stripping. So to me, in my eyes, a woman can go on a pole and she can strip.
Right.
And then her 9 to 5 shift is over. But if you having sex, you taking it beyond stripping. You becoming a porn star now.
Yeah.
You becoming a
A sex worker.
Yeah, you know, a prostitute. And
Yeah.
I'm like, I ain't coming this.
So now you
So wait a minute,
a
time
broad
out.
from P Valley.
That might be a
She
man.
said she Mercedes fine,
Yeah.
and then you find out this bitch is busting down after you done decided to make her your girl. You good with that?
No. I just said I'm not good with her having sex with anybody.
No, because you was just loud and proud talking
No.
about that you like that.
No, I've never.
If I was working, he said if I was a stripper, if I was a stripper, that's what he said.
Shut your ass up.
But I never
Hey,
said
but-
I was having sex with
my
clients.
thing is
Is it
that-
clients, right? I didn't say I'm going to be having sex. I'm talking about I'm slanging my meat.
No, she's talking about he's
Sex.
fucking.
Time out.
Yeah.
She also said
Here you go.
one of her issues was you saw him already. You saw him already, so it was more. Look.
She did not say it like that.
She said it. She said it like that. So you tell me how she said it.
I don't know how she
Yeah.
did it, but it wasn't like that.
You said how you said it. Then. You feel me? Because she like you saw him already. She did. I'm telling you, that's what I saw. I'm mirroring it. So what I'm saying is, it was even though this man was a stripper when she met him, she was in the male stripper circuit with her own set of strippers, right?
But it gets hard.
And then
even
it
if-
gets hard.
No,
Pause.
no,
Pause.
pause.
What? Pause.
Oh, you be going down.
Hey, listen.
Told you Lil Real, fucking Lil Real. I
See?
swear.
Damn, Joe.
Oh, you stop laughing.
Yeah, you don't like that shit. You don't like that shit.
I don't like
You don't like that shit.
Stop.
You don't like that shit. I don't like that shit.
No, I'm saying even if he was like a regular Joe Smo, you know what I'm saying? And you walking into a facility or, restaurant, wherever, and you got a bunch of women saying, "Ooh, that's you?" And I go, "Yeah, that's me. That's Maz." And they go, girl, I seen him on woo 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 woo, or you know what I mean. I had
Yeah,
him
but you
back
knew
in the
he was
day.
dancing.
But even if he's not a dancer, if he's a regular guy,
Yeah, if he a regular guy,
Hey, but them
it's
chicks,
different.
them
There's
chicks
no-
shouldn't be. They
things to
shouldn't be
everybody.
doing that. They shouldn't be doing that. But you got to deal with it.
yeah.
They shouldn't do that.
I mean, yeah, because I mean, you
Yeah,
have to
you got
remember,
to.
like, you know what his profession is.
stripper.
Hey, I'm getting my job.
Yeah.
You know what's going on over there.
But
You
even
know
if-
what's going on.
Even if you're a regular guy and you've had a bunch of women, like you said, body count.
That was the second one, right?
Regular
But so
guy.
on the other side of that, let's talk about accountability. This nigga pulls up in a Maserati. You say he got jewels on.
Yeah.
Clearly, this nigga's out here to be seen. Come
Yeah.
on, baby.
Yeah.
Hey.
You know,
Hey, listen.
it's some shit that come with that territory.
When
What's he
you
supposed to
pull up
do?
like that, you think you're the only motherfucking woman out there looking at this nigga?
Right.
That's true.
You feel me? Like, and that's what I went back. Goes back to what we said.
Mm-hmm.
Yo, y'all want nigga that all the bitches want. You know what I'm saying? In this
Well,
competition,
According to Outlaw, because he chose you have the highest title in his life.
well, I said wife.
Okay.
That could mean. See, I said wife.
I have to fuck with you.
Yeah, I know. You know what I'm saying? Like, listen, what's good for the night ain't always good for life.
It is.
It ain't the same.
But she
Touche.
say
You know what I'm
that.
saying?
She say that.
Touche.
Like,
You know it. You that's them your values, right?
That's-
You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
she say that. Like, what is supposed to be the highest title? Like,
No, I don't want a title. What I want is
You don't
our
want a man that wants
relationship.
you that much.
See,
But you
you
got
don't
one.
know.
You
You
got.
know
She's
that.
already a
What do you
wife,
mean?
and the
Wife
nigga
is
is
a
still
title.
staying with her after
Title.
she's decided that she
You
no
don't get
longer
married.
wants to have intercourse with the man,
No,
and she
I didn't
has
decide
goddamn it
that.
decided that.
I didn't decide
I'm
that.
sorry, y'all.
He decided that.
oh, he decided.
He
I thought
decided
you.
that he wanted to be somewhere else. And okay, babe, I'm not gonna fight you on that. I
Y'all
want
live-
you to
y'all
have
live
what you
together?
want. Yeah, sleep in the same bed and everything.
Wait a minute.
That's some
now.
cold-blooded shit, dog.
Popcorn
Listen,
that.
y'all, I
That's
listen
some
to. I listen very
cold-blooded
well.
Shit, dog.
I listen very well.
What you
Chicago
hear,
sweet
cuz?
tea. Chicago like
Listen.
sweet tea.
Hey, yeah.
Hey, listen, Chicago like
hey,
this.
hold-
Hey,
hey, don't forget
Yeah,
your thought.
right.
Don't forget your
Oh,
thought.
I got it. I
Don't
won't
forget your thought.
Chicago Nike
Delish.
sweet tea, yo.
Delish sweet
around
tea.
here. Yeah.
Taste the greatness, Chicago. Blue raspberry pineapple. I can't wait to indulge.
You did.
Yes, pull
It's
up.
hey, I know it looks like it, but it's not medicated, people. It is not infused.
Very
Nah,
delicious.
this is
We gonna work on that next one.
this
we
is
gonna
all
see what we can
natural.
do.
This
You
is
feel
all
me?
natural.
Now let's get back to the tea.
Okay,
So
so wait,
listen,
so
nope.
he decided years ago that he wanted to try something else. And my thing is,
Time out. Something else. Someone else.
he had another bitch.
Okay, listen.
my
When you
thing
said
is-
something else, I was like, wait.
No, not another nigga. He had
Okay,
another bitch.
okay, yeah.
So now,
Jesus.
I clearly am not the traditional type. What I am, though, is I'm honest to a fault.
Okay.
So, baby, if this is what you wanted to do, you waited 2 years after we got married. Like, we didn't
Damn,
have to
2
get
years?
married for...
Y'all, how,
Or I should say, I found out 2 years after we got married. I don't know how long the
how
shit
long were
was
y'all?
going on.
If you don't mind me asking, how long were y'all together before y'all got married?
Fuck, 10 years?
Okay.
Okay, I can see.
And I met him when I was 14.
Did y'all and y'all had never?
We had never done anything before we got together. So nonetheless, you decide you want to fuck another bitch. I'm not traditional. Talk to me about that. If that's what you want to do, don't leave me in the dark about it. So back to something you said earlier, women are cool with anything until you embarrass them. I wasn't embarrassed, but don't fucking lie to me. So okay, now here's our situation. And I found out about it and you still lying about it, but I talked to this bitch. Don't fucking lie to
Coming
me
to
and
you
don't
as
keep
a woman.
lying to me. She didn't come to me as
I
a
know.
woman.
I'm just saying. I'm just
So
She
okay,
didn't come
as
to her.
as an investment technology consultant, I manipulate data all day long. Big stupid spreadsheets full of data. This is my bread and butter. I fucking love it. Some random ass shit
I know how
led
y'all
me.
women do.
No, for real. Some random ass shit led me to go and look at how my data was being used on my cell phone plan, which then led to, well, why the fuck was he sending 1,400 text messages in a month and I sent 2? Fuck going on here? Okay, so now we got all the text message. 200 to his 1,400. So we export all the data into a spreadsheet, and now I've sorted. Okay, I'm not 1, I'm not 2, I'm not 3, I'm not 4. My phone number is the 5th highest phone number that he texts on a regular basis. Well, let's call 1, 2, and 3. Let's see what that's about. So now I talk to Shorty. He has no idea, so I text him her number. Who is this? Longer story short, I get the story from her. He continues lying about it. Don't fucking lie to me. So now I want to get divorced. He wants to fight for me. Great, because I love you. I never wanted to not be with you. I never wanted to be without you. I want to do life with you. But in the process of all this shit happening, you a liar. You got you another bitch, and I had to hear from this bitch what y'all relationship was about. Nah, we not fucking no more. I want to see other people. You act like you're the only motherfucker in this relationship that other people want to fuck. No, no. Let's be real. So what we gonna do is we gonna stay together. We gonna have a beautiful life together for the rest of our lives. We gonna continue getting money together. We gonna continue raising this little girl together. We gonna have a fabulous home. We're gonna love and take care of each other. But I'm gonna fuck other people, and I hope you do too.
Ooh.
Jesus Christ.
And we will never ever talk about it. Don't bring me no babies. Don't bring me no diseases. But we gonna do what we want to do outside this house because to this point it has worked.
Time out.
That's cold blood.
Time out. If y'all ain't fucking
Thug life.
I ain't gonna bring you some diseases.
It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter.
But that goes back to what I said. She said, we do everything but intercourse.
We do.
So that's what I'm talking about.
So, okay.
Y'all still get some.
Let's say if God is good to me and God has been good to me to this point. If God is good to me and I'm here for another 30, 40, 50 years, at some point we're going to have sex again. At some point we're absolutely going to have sex again. I remember.
Are you looking forward to that day?
I'm looking forward to the next few minutes. I'm living life on a moment by moment basis.
I can dig it. I'm just asking.
Am I looking forward to having sex with my husband and I could go home and have sex with him?
I think you should.
Why?
Because I think y'all should work through that. Because to me, that sounds like a lot of
traditional tearing.
No, I'm just keeping it real. That sounds. Yeah, I like that.
No,
so y'all never
I'm
looked
getting
up
a feeling
counseling?
of what I'm assessing from all of this.
Mm-hmm.
So she's married. She's, she wants to have an open relationship. You don't want to get a divorce because everything's on paper. So if one of you all passes away, you guys still can recoup the other one's money, make sure the family's taken care of. Is that what you're doing?
Not necessarily that. Like, there's just no reason to get divorced. We love each other. We've already gone through the process of getting married. There is no... Oh, so here's the thing. If we get divorced, I pay alimony.
That's what I'm saying. It has to be a money situation dealing with the divorce.
But it's not the only reason why. I would absolutely break him off.
But here's the thing.
I would have to break him off. But there's no reason to get divorced.
Right.
Because the loyalty is there. That's always my home. That's always my safety net.
Because that means...
Why are you guys not in separate bedrooms?
Why should we be?
I mean, damn, felt that one. I said I've seen couples and households where they, one in one bedroom and one in the other bedroom because they said we're no longer having sex, but we're raising a household and we're still living underneath the same house. But you guys are treating it as if you're doing all that together and still coming home.
No, we're not. We are living on our terms. We okay with sleeping in the same bed.
But y'all sleeping with other people. They ain't coming back home and sleeping in the same bed.
And?
Oh, that works for you. That works for you.
That's our relationship, and I feel like every relationship should be based.
Jumping back in my bed.
No, it's not like he don't shower. It's
I
not like I don't shower.
I be like, so you was with her and I know about it?
But I don't know about it. We don't talk about it. I don't know what he does when he outside the house. He don't know where I'm at right now. I could be fucking. He don't know. We don't talk about it with each other.
It's just facts and law.
But that's our relationship.
If y'all want.
Yeah, no, I'm definitely not fucking right
law.
now. That's our relationship, and that works for us.
You feel me? But look, on some real shit, I get it. But I feel like going back to my point on that, I just feel like that's also kind of like that tick for tack reasons, because obviously the love is there. Yeah. Obviously, y'all want to make sure y'all stay together for the right reasons. You know what I'm saying? I personally feel like he's using that as an excuse to get yours. He fucked up that. That's it, nigga. I'm out here. You feel me? I'm gonna do me.
Hey, we can't be her therapist right now.
Nah, hey, look,
no, it's not therapy. I respect you saying that. So here's one more parting thought on this, and then we can move off of it.
I don't want to indulge too much into your business.
So I personally feel like monogamy is idiotic. It's stupid. If I am able to have multiple children and I'm almost expected to have equal love for each of those children, why is it taboo to not have that for romantic relationships? Like, as a human being, I'm okay with you feeling that way. As a human being, because I am married to one person doesn't mean I'm not attracted to another.
I believe in that.
So, who wrote the book that said, You're supposed to get married when you're in your 20s and maybe even your teens if possible. And then that's it for the next 60, 70 years. You fuck one person for the rest of your life. I don't care how big your eyes get. I don't care how hot and bothered you get. You fuck the same person for the next 60 or 70 years. That shit terrifies me.
You know,
and so before you talk to me about King James, this motherfucker had a baby before he was married.
Ooh.
Don't talk to me about commandments in the Bible and all that shit because we don't get to pick and choose when the Bible is right for the context.
You can repent.
I'm gonna stop you right there. It's deep.
I'm not
I fully believe in monogamy. You, first off, if I'm married, and I understand your situation fits you, G, and that's what's up. But for me and Tia Marie, if we married, we made vows to be together for richer or for poor, for better or for worse. You cheat on me, we done.
And you gonna spend your entire life going through that cycle.
I'd rather be single and rich and happy than to be married and rich and bitter and whatever else.
Then never get married or marry you up that lane we was talking about earlier. The nigga that's sitting in the corner ain't never had nobody that's gonna worship you and only you.
Yeah, but ain't every man out here that's getting married ain't gonna cheat on their wife though.
You're right. Outlaw won't cheat. He is traditional and
I ain't talking about him.
Fine as brother. But other than that,
I ain't talking about him, but every man ain't out here like that. You feel me?
She's shooting down marriages and shit.
Listen, Joe, look.
I'm not shooting down lifelong partnerships. There are many things that I've experienced in my life that I couldn't imagine having gone through without him. And there are going to be many more things in my life that I will not want to experience without him.
I get it. All my thing was y'all need to get back fucking.
Why?
Because that's your husband, and that's a duty.
That's a duty.
It is a duty.
You talking to the wrong.
Let's get it.
Listen, I'm saying.
Let's get it.
Look, if I live in a house with my wife,
that's
and
a
we
duty.
not fucking, then we not married.
Yeah.
Like what we
So
doing?
here's your duty.
You know what I'm
to
saying?
please
Like
you.
real shit. At the end of the day, you want to make sure.
I'm gonna please you.
It is my duty to please.
It's my duty. No, it's my duty to please you too.
Exactly. It's a duty in marriage to do those
What you
things
talking
for
about?
each other.
Where is that?
I don't care about
It ain't wrote.
I don't give. Look. Let me get this clear. When you mention a religion, I don't subscribe to none of that.
But
If that's not duty, why you stepping out?
Where did that?
As I
come
said,
from?
if I pick you to be my wife, you are my all. So those things that I want you to do, it is your duty to do those things.
Okay, so
Plain
babe,
and
I
simple,
respect
and vice
that.
versa.
I respect that. So here
We
is
gonna-
the
we
difference.
gonna-
Here is where I diverge from your train of thought.
Mm-hmm.
I expressed my opinions about my relationship and what works for us without forcing that on anybody else. You were saying to me, I forced my rules on you because if you was my wife, we would be fucking. Or if it was my wife in my situation, we would be fucking.
That's not what I said.
You said y'all should get back to fucking, and I never said you should consider an open
I
marriage.
get it. Right. But here's the thing. The reason why I said that is because you expressed all this love that you have for your spouse, for your husband,
what I was
for
looking
your
for.
partner. And you said y'all do everything but have intercourse. If that's the case, now it's just a mental thing. You dig what I'm saying? You're doing
it's
that to
not.
hold that back. It is. You said, I would never do this because of this. That is a
What's
mental,
a mental thing?
You said you would never have fuck him again because of this. That is a mental thing because you
I
also
didn't say that, baby. I said down the line we will probably have sex.
And but you said you told him we would never do that again.
I didn't say. Did I say that?
Yeah.
I never said I told my husband we would never fuck again.
No, she said they would fuck again.
Maybe in 80 years.
I didn't.
Right? You know what I'm saying? Look,
you
what
are
I'm saying, look,
processing what I'm saying and regurgitating it
She
all
said
wrong.
they
I
don't
never
have
said
the same
anything
bed.
like that.
She said, no, I listened very well. You also said we do everything but intercourse.
Yes.
Which means to me and you also mentioned how you love him, he's your everything, best friend, yada, yada, yada. So now the only reason you are not having intercourse is because it's a mental block. You did what I'm saying? You're particular about that because that's the way that you are keeping that wall up. Real talk. So why we gonna do everything else, but you're not gonna let me hit the pussy?
Mm-hmm.
What if he don't want to fuck me?
But
I don't know if that's the case, but what if he don't want to
and
fuck
why
me?
didn't you ask him? It's your husband.
Why?
Y'all sleep
If
in
I'm
the same
not planning
bed.
on fucking him.
Exactly, but you'll do everything else.
Everything else?
Well, you
Is
said
that
we
why
do
you-
everything but
Is that because you put sex all the way up here?
No, that's because I put sex down here. Y'all are the ones
No,
that
but
sex up
you,
here.
but you with the sex up here
You
because
definitely-
because you using
Roll
it
the tape.
as a punishment. You using it as a punishment.
Anybody.
Yes, you are. You won't give him no sex. You can do everything else.
What is everything else?
You can do everything else for me, but we can't have sex.
No, like I don't know what the hell y'all are talking about.
Well, you said we do everything else, so I'm thinking sexually. You said
no, we don't.
No. I'm thinking about going. I'm thinking about going to dinner. I'm thinking about walks. I'm thinking about.
We live our lives together as parents, as life partners.
Exactly.
We do not have sex.
I get it, but you
whose decision was it not to have sex?
We do everything but intercourse.
We do not have sex. We do not have any sexual contact.
Whose decision was it? Who decision was it?
Know who decision
who decision was it?
What difference does that make?
Who decision
What
was it?
difference does that make?
Because that's going to tell me if it was your decision, that means you got sex up here. You using it as a penalty. Yeah,
so if
of
he
course.
had hurt me in a way other than sexually, we'd probably be having sex. But you had a whole nother bitch on me and probably had her before we got married. Why did you marry me? If you still wanted to fuck other people, why did we get married? Why
for the same reasons that you're married right now? Because you're his best friend. Y'all do everything together. He's your partner.
But we didn't need to get married
No.
We didn't need to get married for that.
You said these things.
We didn't need to get married for that.
But the thing is, y'all did, and that's why he also isn't going to break that. You put sex on. Look. Here's my thing. You are penalizing him for something that he did. Carl, hold on. You're penalizing him for something that he did. Right?
How do y'all know he is penalized by this?
Because you ain't fucking your husband. And
how do you know he is penalized by that?
So look, let me finish the point.
Look,
let me finish the point. What I'm
crazy.
saying is, you're penalizing him.
If you think he don't want you,
you're penalizing him right now because he'll still stay with you, this, that, and the other, and he had outside marital affairs, right? He was fucking a woman. But now, the joy that you get out of it is having outside marital affairs.
Once a month, maybe?
It doesn't matter.
It's too many.
All I'm saying is that's all I'm saying is that's what I mean about using it as a penalty and also a reason to do what you want to do. Have y'all went to therapy together to try and figure this out? Because if
my marriage is not broken. My marriage is what we make it. So we go to therapy if our marriage is broken. And yes, we went to therapy early on.
I get it.
And that's how we ended up staying together. Our marriage is not broken. Our marriage is how we define it. So y'all sitting here talking about I'm penalizing him and I should be fucking him and I should get back to fucking him. Fuck y'all. That's how y'all would address y'all's marriage. That's not how I handle mine.
I get it.
I'm not penalizing anybody. Y'all are making the assumption that my husband wants to fuck me and maybe my husband is perfectly fine getting his dick wet elsewhere right now.
I can dig that. Whoa. And all I'm saying is,
what's your husband? I'm just asking.
You want to fuck my husband?
No.
What do you look like?
What's going on? What's going on?
You want to fuck my husband?
Look, all I'm saying, yo,
I will never
here's
talk
my
to you
thing.
as a woman about it.
Look, when two people, goddamn love each other and y'all in a marriage or whatever the case may be.
That was good.
The reason in between why y'all not intimate with each other sounds like pain. Because that's what I'm getting.
Oh, you keep trying to be my therapist, babe, and we are just having conversation.
It be like that. It be like that. It happens like that on Facts and Law. Look,
there's no problem to fix.
I suggest y'all watch a couple shows and see, because this is shit we be on. I be getting, because I'm gonna tell you like how I feel, because I want our people to be able to show marriage shit ain't that bad. Y'all could do this shit.
She's showing two different sides. You're showing traditional. She's showing the other side where it can still be a good household, but she's saying
you don't get to shake your head and screw your lips up to my
listen,
marriage.
here's my thing.
Amazing.
I get it. I like everything you were saying about your marriage.
That's not what you do. That's not what you're accepting of, because that's not how you live your life.
No, y'all missing the point. All I'm saying is I think y'all missing my big point of this. If you're gonna be married, fuck your spouse. I don't care about what else. You can fuck whoever else you want. This, that, and the other. Just you know.
But that's what I'm saying. That's how you live your life.
Yeah, that's exactly. Doesn't work for us right now.
There was nothing
right now. That's what I asked about
therapy.
That
thing for the pastor or whoever
therapy
to say.
is not going to help us have sex.
Thou shalt fuck your wife.
Man, listen.
Why do y'all care so much about me and my husband's sex?
I just know.
I don't care that much, but.
My husband might have a beautiful young bitch setting his nights on fire.
But you don't like that. I bet you don't like that.
He don't want to fuck his wife.
What's his name?
I don't care.
That do not mean he don't want to fuck his wife.
Hey, she's stunting.
He that good.
She's stunting.
What about what
She's
makes you
stunned.
think
She
that I'm
cared.
stunting?
She cared.
What
She
makes you
cared.
think that?
She cared.
What?
She says she don't care, but she cares.
So this is the problem that I have with men.
What is your problem with men?
This is the problem that I have with men.
Tell
A
me.
woman can't state her opinion without it being something else in the mind of a man. But luckily, I have male best friends, and so I expect bullshit like this. Whatever I say, I stand on it. Whatever I say, I stand on it. I don't lie, I don't front, I don't stunt. I am who I am 100% of the time, 24/7, 365 days a year. I don't need a man to tell me what I care about. I don't need another man to tell me how I should behave in my marriage. I am who I am, and I don't back down from that.
Hey, that was nice.
Hey, that's
Y'all.
a good one.
Hey, that was good though. I love it. I love it, man.
You know what I'm saying? I'm like,
love
damn.
it.
So I just all look.
Hey,
it's my
because
thing.
my
you know what? You know what though?
God.
You know, on some real shit. On some real shit. I fucking believe you though. I just want to see you get mad a little bit. I just want to see you go back and forth a little bit. I believe every word.
Listen.
I believe every word.
You'll see it on the
said.
camera. This nigga winks his eye and say, "Watch this."
Hey,
Look,
no.
look.
I believe every word you said on some real shit, and I think this is just some new shit. Like this
ain't
is
new, it's
new.
old.
Yeah, it's old, but it's not out there like that.
Bro,
like
she described. Listen,
I
one
never
thing that
really
I
heard
picked up-
nobody talk like that. I ain't never really heard nobody
Listen,
talk the way she
one thing
talk.
that I picked up, bro. Y'all have to remember something she said in the very beginning.
What she
She talked
said?
about her grandparents' relationship.
Yeah, then
Dig
she
what I'm
don't want
saying?
to.
As long as XYZ is taken care of,
Yeah.
do what the fuck you want.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And that's something that we do learn. You dig what I'm saying?
Different.
I mean, it's
Throughout
all
the
it's
pattern
what
of
works for
being
you,
raised,
but that's
yes.
also why I asked. See how remind
that
that
shit back.
what is
The goal.
your goal for you? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
If your goal is to be happy in the marriage and this, that, and the other, and do it traditionally, then that's fine. If your goal is to get them to be rich and single forever, and fuck with
No,
her.
but you acting like I can
That's
be
one
married
thing.
and broke.
Hey.
I can be rich and married.
No, that we just asked
But
two.
you
And
Well,
if
I said
your
that in the
goal
beginning.
is to be happily married
Yeah. With
and
fuck
raising
buddies.
a beautiful child, that is so secondary.
Yeah.
That is not a big
Yeah.
part of my marriage.
I get it.
I got everything a married woman would ever want, with the exception of sex with my husband. And that to me is sex. I love sex, but there's so much value placed on sex that, like my girl Tia said, if you cheat on me, I'm done. That was my initial reaction. But then it's like, I know this nigga, he know me, he's fighting for me. Why would I give this up because he cheated? No, we can just
So you
Do what the
would
fuck we wanna do.
forgive for cheating, like cheating.
say that again.
You would forgive for someone like cheating. You would do the forgiveness.
Yeah,
thing.
I don't, because it's been my experience. I should not say that all men. It's been my experience. I don't think I've ever dated a man that didn't cheat. Or I don't,
True.
and not necessarily didn't cheat on me, just in general,
Right.
didn't fuck other women.
So you
when I
never
think about-
dated a faithful man?
No, they're not out there.
Not just
Whoa.
not faithful to me, just in general.
Okay.
Fuck other people. So now having male best friends, I am learning that that's probably more of a normal thing than anything else. Are we done?
No,
No,
y'all keep
I'm
going,
sorry.
keep going.
I didn't mean to.
No, it's all
I got
good.
some of them pork chops in that little right on it too.
I feel like there are faithful men out there. There are faithful, loyal, monogamous men out there.
Oh.
They're just very far and few. You know what I'm saying? Like, let's keep it real. Everybody to normalize cheating and infidelity in this generation.
Like
of course,
her.
you're gonna fake.
I didn't normalize it.
You just said every man cheats.
Of course, you're gonna run
That's
into that.
normalized.
Majority of
That's
men,
my
yeah, y'all
experience.
dogs. Majority of
I didn't
men,
say
yeah,
every
y'all
man.
greedy. Y'all want y'all cake to
It's
eat
been
it
my
too. You
experience.
feel me? And I don't do all that. But it's like at the end of the day, I'm never finna sit here and just be like, oh man, I'm horrible and oh man, this that. Bro, watch out. Nah. Just like you can't say, oh, women ain't shit. These bitches just want money. No, you got some genuine real ass females out there that's
for
really
sure.
100 with
Yeah,
they
they
shit.
are.
So it's
For
like,
sure.
just because it's far and few don't mean it exists. You feel me? Like,
Yeah, I'm all
Yeah.
for the women. Though.
Tia's
A
right.
woman empowerment. I'm all for that.
but I
I think
also
that
hold women
back to-
accountable too. So I'm not like a super feminist to where, oh, women are right and girl power. Nah, y'all are hoes ain't shit. I'm gonna keep it real with you. But I give a shout out to my females that you is the single mamas and you working hard and you bringing that bacon home and you doing what you gotta do, whether it's for yourself, your family, or your kid.
Yeah.
You doing it for something, like just for, you feel me, for something. That's real.
Dang.
Really real.
Oh, you shut us down. You came
happened?
back in the energy chain.
What
Hey,
that
I have that effect. You know
came
what I'm
back
saying?
and you got quiet.
Hey, I have that effect. It be like that. You know what I'm saying? I come in and
We
start talking
ain't hear
shit.
nothing about Tia relationships and stuff, her past and stuff like that.
She just said what the fuck
Like,
she ain't gonna do.
Yeah.
So tell us more.
When the last time you was in a relationship?
Why would you ask me that? Gee, what's going
Because
on?
I need to know what happened, why y'all break up.
I mean, I was in a relationship last year, you feel me, with a guy, and it's just, I mean, women's intuition is a motherfucker, so it's like, I'm able to tell when certain things is going on, you feel me? So it's like, I mean, I'm not gonna stay with you and forgive for all of that stuff. Nah, I'm the type of person, I'm not just finna up and walk out. I'm gonna ride till the wheels fall off. I'm gonna fight for this. I'm gonna do what I can to fix it and make it right. Because if I choose you as my partner, that's not no fly-by-night shit. That's some real shit. Like, I choose you, bro. Like, I take that very seriously. So it's like, you know, we started off cool. Quite naturally, once the honeymoon phase die out, you quite see.
How long was that? Honeymoon phase.
We dated for like 8-9 months. It wasn't like a super long thing. You feel me? But
That
it's
is
like
super long.
That is not long.
that is not long at all.
8 or 9 months is long.
No, that's not.
Hey, when you
Yes,
24,
it is.
It's not long to me.
It's not.
Now
What the
years,
hell?
I
yeah.
was 2.5 years at age 21.
What? 2.5 years? What?
You know, from dating all the way to getting into a relationship and everything.
Hell no.
Yeah.
You ain't.
But like the honeymoon
fuck
phase
that
died
shit.
out at like 4 to 6 months, and I realized like, okay, this ain't the person I want in my life for a long time because I'm starting to see things that don't really.
what type of things?
Oh.
Just like,
I'm
you
just
know,
curious, you know.
just some emotional manipulation, some gaslighting, some love bombing. You know, like.
Boy, them
that-
some hey, y'all gotta stay off the internet.
Some
Them
what?
terms,
Hold
gas
up.
bombing,
You talking about-
What is that?
love bombing,
Love bombing,
gaslighting, and what was the other one?
and
You had
like,
another
Love
one.
bombing.
emotional
I don't know what the hell
manipulation.
that is.
That shit is.
Something about
That's the
bombing
girl
love.
that's been to therapy, which you've been advocating for.
Nah, Joe.
What is that though?
Hour.
That's some
No,
internet shit.
basically, talking about some internet shit. No, it's a difference when you actually know what it is. At
She
the end
says
of the day,
internet
I'm young, but I'm not no internet bitch. Like,
There
no.
we go.
So it's like at the end of the day, if you see somebody doing a certain thing, like for example, somebody buying you flowers, but it's just so you can do something for them. I always look for my
hell
partners.
no.
I don't got no problem with that.
That's
Baby, you
lame
want
shit.
you want some new Jordans? I got you. How much your haircut cost? You eat today? I'll cook for you. I'm that type. You feel me? So it's like, I don't want to be with somebody and I feel like you counting shit. Like, oh, I did this for you. I did this for you. I did this for you.
But that's
Nah,
not.
G.
That's
That's
petty.
the tip for
That,
tip,
but that's
yeah.
not. That's.
And for me to be young, I'm very emotionally intelligent. You feel me? And I haven't always been like this. It took me a minute to get to this point.
Yeah, I'm 24 years.
Exactly,
Hey, look.
but it still took
Hey,
me.
look.
Gee, stop playing with
Hey,
me.
what's your dating range? You date guys around your
I'm
age?
just saying, you know.
My age, not necessarily, but do I like you older? Yeah,
Like, what's older to you?
older like late 20s. I'll do that.
Damn.
Because facts is trying to.
I peep it.
What's your dating?
Hey,
I
listen.
peep it.
Wait, what?
Hey,
I peep it.
Wait, y'all crazy, dog. I'm just being nosy, man.
Nah, I know. I'm talking shit.
Yeah, no.
I'm talking shit. I'm talking shit. I know, but
Oh my god.
it's like I'm
needed
single
that.
now. You feel me? And I'm figuring things out for myself, and I'm learning Tia, and I'm loving on Tia. So it's like, ain't nobody said shit easy, but it get easier when you learn to love yourself.
Can
so
I
it's
ask
like,
something? I'm just curious.
Of course.
I want to know, how did y'all break up?
Right, that's what I want to know.
I'm into the drama, you know.
That's what I want to know.
How did the breakup happen? Did
Yeah.
you break up with him?
Yeah,
Did he break up with you?
him.
So how did you
I
do
don't
it?
get left.
How did
I
you
normally
do
do the leaving, but
How did you do it?
nah, I just told him like,
Y'all know what to
yo,
do.
this ain't gonna work out for me no more. Like, you know, I
You
just.
said it on the phone or a text message?
Oh my gosh,
Yeah,
she's-
I'm interested. I'm interested.
I said it over the phone.
Okay.
Over the phone, damn, you can't meet up and break his heart.
Okay.
No, but it's just, I mean, I tried to do the forgiving thing. I tried to stay and the leaving and the come back. Let's get back together. Okay, we're breaking up. Let's get.
Toxicity.
Yeah, I'm young, but it's like I've experienced that. I don't want to experience that. Like
Mine's, I did.
that shit not cute. Like
I
you-
did my breakup. He left for work. I cleaned the whole house out, and I left.
I did that once.
You a real
so
one.
he came home. He was like, Damn, she didn't turn the water off. She turned the fucking lights off.
Son.
Yeah, I turned everything off. Electricity,
cable.
everything. I took everything with me.
You had too much power.
Yeah.
The pet.
No, but the whole house was in my name.
Yeah,
I
you
made
had all the
when I
power.
left, everything got turned
So-
You had all the power.
So
if
can I
everything
ask-
is in your name, you hold all the
And
cards.
so then I called his phone
You don't
and
think so?
I said the reason why I'm not home is because we're breaking up and you got 1 month
Whoa.
to get out because everything is turned off.
Come on, man. But can I
Yeah.
ask, why was that not a conversation beforehand? Why so drastically do that and just be like, look, bro,
I'm the type of
let's
person.
go on here at the end of the month. I'm done.
But you
I'ma
know
let
what?
you know
Maybe
my
it was the
problems,
back
like-
and forth. We got tired of that. You can't sit there
But-
and tell somebody when you arguing with them all the time.
Yeah.
You know, you say, "Hey, I'm about to be done at the end of the month," and then you know what they start doing? You ain't going no fucking where.
Yeah, nah, don't do
Hey.
that with me.
Hey, look,
She
she don't
said
know how that could have turned out.
She literally ghosted him.
Yeah, literally.
She left him a Dear John
Hey.
text message.
I don't blame her for doing
By the way,
I
nigger,
don't.
ER. I'm out this bitch.
I do not blame her.
And the motherfucking bed gone. The microwave.
Kids
And the motherfucking cable.
cable.
All that shit out.
No, but it was during COVID, so I kind of was petty. Like, I went in the bathroom, took his deodorant out the thing. Then I put the cap back on.
Yeah, it was
I
ended.
She
It
took the batteries out the remote. She took all his
Hey,
earring
listen.
back.
And listen, all the light bulbs. Hey, listen. So
I
look.
took the soap. I was just doing
All the
dumb
light
shit.
bulbs out the
Probably took
house.
the toothpaste.
Every light bulb, even the one in the refrigerator, you take that shit
She
too.
took the
He
toilet
came
tissue,
over
left
and
the
put lights
room.
on. He was just mad.
Yeah, I would have been mad. Yeah.
Like I was saying, I'm the type.
I would have went to your mama house.
I'm the type.
No, different state. So when I left, I drove back to Chicago.
Oh.
I was on
But
the East Coast when it happened.
Hey, that nigga still
I
talking
was
about
so
that
mad.
Chicago
I cleaned the house
motherfucker.
out.
He still talking about that
Drove back
Chicago
and-
motherfucker he used
Yeah.
to fuck
She
with.
literally,
This crazy
He came home
motherfucker
with
took my
flowers,
drawers,
looked around,
nigga.
you literally
She
did the
mad,
same
man.
thing I did.
So
I did the
But
same exact
like I
thing.
was
Really?
saying though, I'm the type of person. Every
I was
single time
bogus.
it's an issue, I'ma communicate it. I never leave you in the dark about anything. So I'm not just finna up and dip. No, I'm gonna communicate with you and let you know what's going on. Here's my thing, if you don't change your behavior as to what I told you was wrong and how we need to go about fixing it, you saying fuck my feelings, you don't care, I'm gonna let you go since you don't care. Because at the end of the day, I'm not finna sit here and keep.
She aggressive as hell.
Baby, this not working. Baby, we need to do this, that, and the third. You're not even taking an inch or an arm to even give a fuck for real. So why the fuck would I stay with you, G? Like, let's be running. Like,
Why I get that feeling that you
For
be
real.
punching on him and stuff?
no,
You
G,
gotta
I'm
say-
not abusive to my man. That's one way
You
my
gonna
people
do this or
raise me.
else?
Nah, that's one way my people raise me.
She
You don't
sound
put
like
your
Darla.
hands
That's
on no
good.
nigga.
That's good.
I don't do
Darla.
that. But
Darla, yeah.
Told you acting up. Acting
Man,
up.
listen, man. You got any more, man?
I
Listen,
did,
man,
but I mean, it's what time is it? What we got?
it's like,
It's 9 o'clock.
yeah. Hey, man, listen. This was a good one.
yeah.
We talked some shit. I'm sure we got some good clips to talk shit about.
Yeah, we do.
Don't
You know what I'm
post me.
saying? Too late. It's already up. You ain't gonna sit
you
anyway. You
gonna
She
be
don't want.
Right.
She don't want to pose.
Don't worry.
She don't want to have sex.
No. She want to have sex.
She want to have
That's
sex.
not with
She
him.
don't want to have sex with her husband. She don't want to pose.
Whatever,
I don't know what's
whatever.
going on.
They
I
done
don't know
made
what's
about
going
sex the whole
on.
topic.
For real.
Because
Well,
that's
I mean,
because
shit. Listen,
I don't even want to get back into that, man.
I'm trying to tell
Because
you.
she ain't keeping.
I be looking at
100
the
with
clock.
herself, yo.
What time is it?
Like on my mama, yo.
We gonna have to talk offline because what are you?
We gonna
You
talk
are
offline.
gaslighting the fuck out of me.
What? Hey.
She ain't
Yeah,
keeping
listen.
with herself.
Now that might be true. Cause you know.
Nah, I fuck with what you do. Hey,
No.
look, Joe. Hey, shit. But look, I wish it could be like that, but we still have to have sex though. If I get
My whole
It's
issue is like,
different, different folks. What
Yeah.
work for you ain't gonna work for her.
Hey,
What work
bro,
for you
listen.
ain't gonna
I'm
work for
saying,
her.
I'm
What
like,
work
if
for
I
you ain't gonna work for
get
her.
horny one night, I'm
I ain't
like,
sleeping in no
poke her in the
bed with
back.
no woman I love.
I don't know.
Hitting it.
Oh.
And I'm
my
not
God.
sleeping in no bed with no woman I love and not gonna hit it. I don't care how mad you was Tuesday. It's Thursday night.
Oh my
Motherfucker.
god.
She acting
What
like,
fuckers we
she acting
doing?
like she don't get horny, slaying right there, like, oh, I wish
That's
she
why.
could touch me.
That's why I
wish
kept
could
saying.
touch
She kept
me.
saying everything but intercourse, and I was like, oh, so they be getting ahead.
No, we don't.
Yeah,
But
I didn't
you
even
said-
think about it like
That's
that.
all. That was where it went.
Sex.
That's
So
where it
this is
went.
the problem because I say anything but.
Intercourse
and I'm thinking-
is what I heard.
I'm tking we pay bills together. We
Yeah,
raise a
that's
kid
what I was-
together.
But you say that
get
we do
money
everything
together.
but
That's what I'm
have
saying.
sex.
And so the
say
problem with
that.
all of this is that y'all are thinking along the lines of sex.
Like you.
I never said anything about sex.
I was
Yes,
thinking
you
like
said
you.
do everything
But
but
what the
intercourse.
fuck else do you do in your marriage, outlaw? That's not sex.
Listen.
Everything leads up
The
to sex,
word
though.
was we do everything but intercourse.
Which is everything.
No, listen.
Not sex.
Time out. Think about this. Everything but intercourse to me means intercourse is one form of sex. You said we do everything but intercourse. That is penis to vaginal cavity. That's sex. You feel me? That's intercourse.
That is sex.
So I'm thinking.
I say everything. I say I'm
oral
married.
sex, yeah.
And we
I
do
say
everything.
me and my husband do everything, but intercourse. I don't give a
Exactly.
damn what type of whatever you thinking about. Everything in a marriage is not sex. I say everything but intercourse.
It's not.
Does that make y'all think that I'm sucking the nigga dick or
No.
that I'm
Yes.
doing exactly?
No. Because I'm
y'all
thinking,
don't know
I'm
the
thinking
terms
outside
then.
of sex. I'm thinking like, okay,
Exactly.
Y'all don't do the y'all don't know the terms.
I ain't thinking
Intercourse
giving
is-
head, sucking
you.
toes,
Listen.
eating ass. I'm thinking that.
Listen, that's what I'm saying.
So it's like,
Because y'all don't know the terms. Intercourse is solely dick the pussy.
We don't know the
At the end of the day,
terms.
real shit. Y'all not using
This
them
is
right
not.
then.
We don't know the terms. This is your mind.
Intercourse is very
This is
particular.
your mind focused on sex in a marriage.
intercourse is very particular.
This
That
is
word
your
finna
mind
use
focused
his Google.
on sex in a
You
marriage.
finna use his
intercourse means something.
He finna
That's
use
a
his
very
Google.
particular word.
I need
If
you to
you
ask
say-
your followers.
Facts and law family. Intercourse means what?
This
right?
is not about what
if I say
Outlaw,
we
this is
do
not about what
everything-
intercourse means. This is about I say I'm married and me and my husband do everything but intercourse. What
That's-
else do you do in a marriage that doesn't involve sex?
Wash dishes.
So here's the thing.
do laundry.
I ain't washing no dishes.
Take a walk.
Look, I ain't washing no dishes. I don't wash dishes. Daddy don't do that.
This is all
Daddy
sexual
don't
for
wash
you.
dishes.
I know if that
What I'm
fork in that
saying
sink.
is
No,
intercourse.
Daddy
If
don't
you
wash
say
dishes for me.
everything but intercourse,
Well, you
I think immediately
you wash your
everything but
Turn them over the
intercourse.
lights off.
Let me give y'all some
No, you
reasoning.
don't think everything but intercourse. You think everything
No.
except for intercourse.
I said everything.
You ain't
You
getting
said
that
we
meal
do
and
everything
nothing
but
in it.
intercourse.
Clean the house together.
Right, but that's not even sex. Intercourse is an act in sex, right? If we do everything, hold on.
But
you
we
cut me
weren't
off,
talking.
Hold on.
Jesus.
Everything but intercourse.
Come and
right?
talk to me.
So when you say everything but intercourse, intercourse is one act of sex. So I'm thinking, oh, she must mean this, this, and this. The reason why is because I've had people that I've met in the past that say we do everything but intercourse because she wants to stay a virgin. So they doing anal, they giving head, all this shit. This is years ago, and I thought that was the craziest shit I've ever heard. I was like, so you think she's still a virgin, but you fucking her in the ass, right? You like, yeah.
I ain't popping cherry.
Whatever. You did, but come on, man. You know what I'm saying? So when somebody
Gotta be
tells
for
me
real.
we do everything but intercourse, I'm like, oh, so I guess they do everything but intercourse. Intercourse,
shit.
when you look up the definition of intercourse,
Yeah.
it's very specific.
What
And
is
that's
it?
what I thought about.
What it say?
Pull it up.
You win, G.
I'm just
Okay.
telling you.
Well,
You
you gotta
said
break
the
it down. You
word.
gotta break
You
it
said
down.
we do everything but
Break it
have
down.
sex. Then that's
She
all
tapped
it-
out.
That's all
You
encompassing.
win.
Hey, she quit. She
You
quit.
win.
She quit.
You know what I'm
She
saying?
quit. You won,
You
dog.
won, man.
You
No,
won.
I don't
She
take-
quit.
Hey,
Hey,
She
listen,
quit
we don't
though.
need superficial
got it.
wins over here. I just
She
want-
quit. She quit. She
I know.
she
I
bowed
don't
out.
need-
She
I don't need
can't.
superficial
That means
wins.
she can't
You ain't gonna
debate.
give
She
me
can't
nothing.
debate
you
with
don't
you.
win.
She can't debate with
You don't
you.
even like to win.
He said he ain't happy. Hey, let's go.
Still ain't
ahead,
satisfied.
man.
Still ain't said it. Just look at
Oh
me.
yeah.
Hey, so
No,
ladies,
just
y'all.
look at
introduce-
me.
Listen,
No,
real
no,
talk.
no,
I
no,
appreciate
no,
y'all all.
He said, just like
I
me.
appreciate
Never
all
said
y'all
it.
coming out. You know what I'm saying? Because here's the thing. One thing when we do this, you know what I'm saying, we run into individuals that claim they want to come on, they want to do this, they want to do that. Motherfuckers flake out. You know what I'm saying? They don't show up. They this, that, and the other. And, you know, it's difficult. I appreciate you ladies for showing up.
For sure.
Y'all are officially Facts and Law family. Y'all definitely welcome to come back, even if, you know what I'm saying?
Coming back.
She'll be back. She'll be back. You know what I'm saying?
And then when she
family.
come back, she gonna say, "Yeah, we finally did it."
Yeah, it's great, and we're so
finally
in
did it.
love.
All right, I
This
quit.
on
I
my
quit.
marriage. Golly.
Oh,
I
yeah.
do not
quit.
recommend. Do not
quit.
come on this pod show. One
Oh,
star.
shit.
Get
Oh,
Don't come
no.
out here with your own opinions Because outlaw is absolutely going to want you to adopt kids, particularly if they're about marriage. Don't bring your own thoughts here.
Change
Come
my mind.
to think along the lines of outlaw.
All right, so let's rewind that. We're going to cut all that out. Go again. Hey, listen. Hey, man, I appreciate y'all for real. You know what I'm saying? I hope you don't. I hope that was some gesture in there when you.
I'm blocking your ass.
That's cool. You ain't even on Insta. You ain't even on. You on a fast. She ain't doing none of that. We got 30 days, y'all. You feel me?
She ain't gonna remember it. 30 days.
But Tia.
I'm going on tour.
Gang. But hold on. Before we go there, Tia, tell everybody about you again, what you got going on, what you want to do going forward, and where they can find you.
Yeah. Well, I am a model. I have been modeling, fashion modeling to be exact, for about, 3 years now? Three and a half years. I am getting more serious with this, so I'm taking the corrective steps to do that. I love absolutely what I do, simply because I love being in front of the camera. So it's like, bam, we're here. Things are looking up for me. Things are going for me. So I have another fashion shoot coming up, and I have a photo shoot in the morning. You can follow me on Tia. I said you can follow me on Tia. You can follow me on Instagram at Tia Marie Modeling, just to stay updated. You know, keep up with me and everything I got going on. Watch my journey. Come on the journey with me. Yeah.
That shit officially Facts and Law family. We
just like that.
Hey, Youngin out here working with us now.
Just
it's
like
a wrap. You dig? All right.
I like that. What you want?
Miss Nyke.
Wait, we
Chicago Nyke. Tell us everything you got going on. Tell us about what you got going forward.
I got the drink right now in stores. The Chicagoland area is going to be in 10 different states as well. So we got to go to Mariano's, Walmart, Citgo gas station, other gas stations as well too. I also have a 5-city tour that I'm launching August 5th. We're going to be in Maryville, Indiana, Chicago, ATL, Marietta, Georgia. I'm trying to add Los Angeles, California to the map as well.
Nice. You take artists now there?
Yeah.
Tell us about that.
Independent artists, if you wanna get on it, you know what I mean, just hit me up. You can hit me up by Instagram, Chicago Nyke. So that's my Instagram.
Nyke with a Y.
Yes, with a Y. That's why I have to spell it like that. Another thing is too, and it's on the drink. So make sure you get the drink, then you can learn your spelling. You know what I mean? But also too, the first show on the tour is a fashion show. So yes, I'm doing a fashion show, Maryville, Indiana. You know what I mean? I came to give complimentary tickets away.
Shit.
Another thing is too,
August 5th.
Yeah. Another thing is too, I did announce my leave from the music business. So
leave?
Yeah, everybody's not expecting me to leave. So a lot of people don't know that I managed a lot of people in the Chicagoland area and back in the day. And recently, my artist that I manage now, his name is Wild Wild General. He just got signed to Jim Jones.
Yeah, I saw that light skin brother.
Yeah. You know what I mean? So he's with Vamp Life Records. They're going on tour as well in August.
That's what's up.
Yeah, you know.
So now you're retiring?
I'm retiring, man, because you know, I'm almost 40. It's hard work for me. You know what I mean?
You ain't never almost 40.
Yes.
Don't play with me like that.
Yes.
Hey, listen, that's the new.
That's how we look, baby. That's how we look. That's how 80s babies is coming.
Hey, listen, I'm trying to tell you, bitch. You know what I'm saying? That's how we get down, the youngster. You know what I'm saying? We'll talk.
You play too much.
So you know, basically, I'm just trying to live life right now. I have a couple kids coming in, and you know, I just want to get my life started as far as going into the next chapter.
The right way.
You know, and a lot of my time spent throughout, you know, coming up in the game has been focused on music artists, focused on events. So I kind of want to put some of that focus on to marriage and furthering my life and everything too.
Well, all right.
No, well, we don't have to get married.
Not you. Just
All right.
You know, and that's all. That's pretty much the whole game plan for my life. I can't speak on anybody else's life. You know, my life is on some masterpiece shit. I want to own gym shoes. I want to own drinks. You know, food. I want to own restaurants. I want to own different things.
Oh, nice.
You know. So, and I'm giving myself a goal in my head that since I'm almost 40, by the time I hit 40, it should be accomplished. Right. So just because you say, well, you got artists that sign to record labels, you know, to me that shouldn't be the stop of anything. That should just be, you know, one branch. You know, a lot of people don't even know that I was also Sydney Starr's manager back in the day. Before she went to Love and Hip Hop and everything. So you know, I got an archive of people.
Sydney
Star.
Yeah.
Trans woman.
Okay.
Big star.
She
I've worked with a
she
lot
told
of
on
people.
Cheese, right? That's one. Was she the one told on Cheese?
All right, now we're going to
Allegedly.
Why you gotta bring it up?
Allegedly. I said allegedly.
You mean Sydney? Cole?
I don't know,
Y'all remember
man.
that on Juice?
No.
Remember, hey, y'all remember that
No.
on Juice? Y'all remember that on
No.
Juice? He's like, you mean Donald Bromfield?
No.
Hey, listen, you know that's
Hey
what
man,
my
I'm out of
favorite
much love to everybody, man. Do
All
y'all
that.
thing, man.
Right way, but you know.
I ain't against none of that. That's what they do, you know.
Why you keep looking at me though?
No,
Because that's
because
what you mad. You feel me?
That's what
You was-
they
you
do.
was
Like, I'm
questioning
gonna come out the
it.
blue and do something.
you know, so a lot of people, you know, they come for your head when you
I
start.
know, but you was looking like I'm gonna come for your head.
I know. I'm just like, it's
That's
cool,
what
you know. I didn't know if what I said offended you. I didn't know, so I just was like,
hey, I managed it. That was my.
right. But you know, some people have a connection with a person. They like, yo, that's my homie, yo, chill. You know what I'm
That's a
saying?
different topic. LGBTQ community,
Yeah,
transgender community is a
yeah.
different topic. You know,
Yeah.
however anybody
Hey.
feels, I say that's an
Hey,
open
look.
forum, and you know,
Yeah.
I leave it for them.
Facts and law.
Other than that-
Facts and law. We
Yeah,
hey,
yeah, but
we
you
let
know,
y'all
you
do
should
y'all
cover it up,
thing.
yeah.
You know?
And,
Hey.
you know,
However,
Hey, look,
you know how I feel.
Hey, look, man.
No.
You finna get us canceled.
you can work with whoever you want to work with.
What's on that?
I'm gonna leave it at
Traditional
that.
Terry.
Traditional
I like that.
Terry.
Hey, I likes that. Listen, I likes that.
I like
You
it too,
know what I'm
man.
saying?
That's your name.
That's cool.
You dig. Hey, I likes that. You know what I'm saying? That's when I come on my traditional Terry bag. You feel me? 'Cause at the-
Next.
You feel me? Yeah.
What you got?
Hey, what's up? Come on,
What do
Miss
I have
Michelle.
going on?
Yeah.
Miss Blanco, let's go. Let's get it.
I'm about to celebrate the birthday I almost didn't have.
The
I'm
right way.
excited
Woo!
about that.
Let's get it.
I don't have a whole lot going on. I'm gonna travel a lot the rest of this year. I'm gonna raise my funky kid and figure out what college she about to go to.
Why she gotta be
I love that
Congratulations.
girl. That's
Congratulations.
How old is the little baby?
17.
Cool.
Oh, girl, that grown ass woman. Y'all
That's
finna be
my
traveling
baby.
together.
Yeah.
Let's go.
We always travel
Yeah,
together.
yeah.
Just traveling, getting money,
Mm-hmm.
not fucking my husband.
Ah.
I love him.
That's
Don't
just
get it twisted. I
the key.
love him to death. That is also my heart. Him and my daughter.
Funny.
I'm gonna take my ass back to the north side and think about blocking Outlaw. I'm probably gonna block Facts too.
Hey,
But
I
I'm
feel
connected to
honored.
you and
I feel honored. You know why?
That's a fact.
Because we gonna be
Don't
homies
block
either
me.
way.
I
She
need
ain't
all the
gonna block
followers
me.
I can
We
get.
good. I love it.
Man, I'm trying to build my followers. Please don't block me.
Block it, block it. And I'm gonna put 1 star on your Instagram.
Oh,
Damn.
come
The
on.
ghetto.
Now
Now this was a good time.
Coming back, right?
If they invite you out, or if you're interested, reach out to them because this was a good ass time and it was organic
Yeah.
conversation.
Yeah.
And we not
no one
creeps.
prompted us. No
You
one
ain't-
scripted anything. Oh, Outlaw, I don't know. He was kind of weird when I first got here, but
Oh my God.
it's a really nice
Oh, my
setup. Really
God.
good people. Y'all should reach out to them about being on here. It
Thank
was
you.
hella fun.
Because it's the
Yeah.
Facts and Law Pod Show. It's not a podcast. It's
One
a
thing I
pod
like-
show. You need to see this fly.
One thing I like, everybody can share their opinion without tearing down the other person. So I like the room and the comfortability and the level of security you can share your opinion on and be cool. Like,
Did you
and
know
don't nobody
he
go
tear
home
me
with that.
down?
Huh?
He told me down the whole hour.
Yeah.
Me?
Jeez.
You did?
Now you know.
No, I'm
Oh,
saying how we can
Me?
all talk.
I mean, I'm trying to see who won.
Hey.
Nah,
I understand.
hey, look, man, she just playing, y'all. I ain't swearing
I
nobody
really
down.
am. Just
Real
playing.
talk. I just be wanting, look, for me, I feel like we all need to, you know what I'm saying?
What?
When you want to, listen, I'm going to say it again. When you want to do right by our people, the best thing you can do is find you a black spouse, have some black babies, and raise them under great black values. You dig what I'm saying? Keep it growing, keep it building. All
right.
I want the best for us,
I'm
our
not
people,
black.
and our families.
Woman, Joe.
Hey,
Me.
hey, you tell that to them when they
God,
pull you
God.
over. You dig what I'm saying? They don't care. You black to us. You dig what I'm saying? You ain't gonna stand out there and be like, I'm not black, I'm Dominican. Nah, okay. You know what time it is. We on the same goddamn, we was on the same boat on the way here. Facts, what's up, Chuck?
Man, hey, look, I'm happy,
Yes.
man. I'm happy. We had a good show. I'm
right.
thankful for the ladies that came on.
Facts, okay.
Yeah, man.
I'm sorry.
Jesus. Hey, look. I'm happy. You know, I'm thankful for the ladies that came on, sharing their opinions. It was really dope. Hey, I want all 3 of them to come back and we talk some more shit.
They
Get some
fan.
more shit. Yeah, they found Facts and Law family for sure. Go ahead, brother.
All right, so check it, Joe. If you want to follow me, it's your boy Chicago Outlaw, the West Side Legend, ChicagoUTLAW. The same O in Chicago is the same O in Outlaw. It's only one. And if you want to follow us, it's the Facts and Law Pod Show. You dig what I'm saying? It's not a podcast. It's a pod show. Like I said, you need to see this plot.
You want to follow me, y'all can follow me on IG. I am _facts. No, that's __
He can't
facts.
spell his own name.
And you know what? I'm not going to spell this shit either.
See?
You know what I'm
He
saying?
been doing it. She want to throw him off script. He been doing it.
I had a streak going.
You feel me?
Hey, look, but no, if this is your first time, like I said before, this is your first time checking us out, please hit the subscribe. We need that. Hit the like. Please help out the, the algorithm. Help that, you know, all that good shit.
Comment. You can hate if you want to. You can talk shit if you want to.
Man.
Just know I will talk that shit back.
Yeah.
I got time. You dig what I'm saying? I will be talking that shit back just like I'm going to talk my shit when we right here. As you know, Facts and Law, we ask tough questions.
And we get the tough answers.
You know what I'm talking about?
I remember.
You did?
So like, but look, I say this every episode. Please do not buy your followers. Do not buy your subscribers.
It's fugazi.
Do it organically. You telling you? Okay, yeah. Hey, life is good.
I'm trying to tell you.
Hey, we're gonna catch y'all on the next one. Peace, and then she gonna fuck her husband.
You did.
Peace.
You heard what she said, right? Yeah. Pussy, man.